guest list. Guest list. On the guest list. Talking about guest list. Guest list, yeah. Guest list, yeah.
You're getting better.
90% there.
Nice.
Yeah, 90 is not 100, but
percent there.
all right. Congratulations, everybody. If you can hear this, you are on the guest list. Drinks in the fridge, snacks on the table. I'm Noel. This is Al.
What's up?
And here's Chris.
I am Chris, and we have a very special guest today. My good buddy, one of the finest roadmen there is, Mr. Matt Barber, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Noel. Thanks,
From the
Al.
back.
No, thank you.
You are welcome.
No,
Most
thank
welcome.
you. How many
So-
times can this go back and forth? No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank
Don't
you.
test
It's a Canadian
me on that.
standoff.
Don't test me on
Yeah.
Sorry.
Matt, welcome backstage, bud. So just so everybody knows, Al and I literally just met Matt. We don't know anything about him. And then as soon as he
You're
comes
gonna-
in, it's very
I
weird
love
when
this.
somebody walks in and says,
the best way.
"Man, we can't really talk right now
But
because we got
I
to
feel
save
like I
this
do
for the."
know him. I feel like I do know him.
Yeah, we're already friends and family. We have to follow him on Instagram as part of our rule. We only follow people that we work for or has been a part of the show.
He doesn't do Instagram. How about that?
I was gonna say, don't tell people that you did that, because then a lot of people are gonna be like, "What do you mean? You told me you weren't on Instagram." And I'm gonna have to start fielding a lot of phone calls about that.
Yeah.
We'll just hashtag. We'll follow hashtag Matt
He's
Barber.
too cool for it.
Okay, so Matt, tell us right off the bat who you work for now. What's your role in music, and who do you work for?
Okay.
Who gives you
I,
checks? Who pays you monies?
Who pays my bills? First and foremost,
We're in music. Nobody does.
what's that?
Yeah, we're in music. Nobody pays the bills. Somebody
Yeah.
just gives you money to almost get there.
I don't pay the bills that I get, that I get money for. I spend it on other stuff.
Yeah, true. Duh.
I work for Big Rec,
Okay.
which is how I became friends with our friend Chris here.
Okay. Tour managing?
Yeah, I'm Big Rec's tour manager, and up until
right?
and I'm a diehard stage right man.
Yeah.
But up until I think tomorrow, I was Chris's tech
Yeah.
and have been for the last 4 years.
So TM and guitar tech.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, you got to wear two hats now.
you always have to.
Yeah, you can't just. I would love to go on a fucking tour where you could just tour manage and that's it.
Well,
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
that's an excellent segue.
Yeah,
No,
that's
because
doing it.
starting tomorrow, I am just Big Rec's TM.
You upgraded?
I've upgraded.
Who came into tech now? Who's teching?
You may have heard of him. His name's Jesus.
You got Jesus?
The J
We got
Man.
the
He came out
Jesus.
of retirement.
We
for
got the
this?
J Man.
The J Man. Yeah.
Yeah, the actual J
He's
Man.
back.
That's awesome. Good
Yeah.
for you. Man.
Usually
Daryl.
he doesn't come out till Easter, but I guess he got him back early, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so,
right.
yeah, our buddy Daryl. So, Chris, you're in good hands in Jesus,
of
unless you've done anything bad recently, and then in which case you might be in trouble. I don't know. Are you on the good list or the bad list?
Good list, as far as I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the J Man's a beauty.
Yeah.
So just Big Rack, is that your jam?
No, there's others. I'm Colin James's guitar tech
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Which I think Chris also kind of put the word in for me on that one. Chris
Makes sense.
There for
Chris
that,
helped
yeah.
out with that one, and
He's a
then
good worder.
Yeah, he's a good
Putter-inner.
worder.
Yeah.
And I also got a friendly nod.
Bring together of people.
Yep. Good people. Good people. On
He
good
is the
people.
rod that ties the room together.
Yes.
But I also, and I gotta give credit where credit's due. I got a friendly nod from our friend Craig Northey as well,
Oh, yes. Cool.
who put in a nice word for me.
What's
when-
Craig Northey do? Who's he?
He is an odd.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
we forgot? Okay, we're going to have to pause this right now to do our rider review.
Oh, yeah, we can't
Because
start
every
this
time
with
we name drop, we have to take a cheers and do part of our drink
Gotta
seas.
do a drink.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the top.
Yeah, topsies.
All right, what do
okay.
we got today?
So part of our rider review, and Matt, for the new people at home, what we do is we test beers randomly that we find in the LCBO so
okay.
that we can give our impressions on them. So the next time you're building your rider, we can let you know if there's like a good beer that you should try or not.
This is a good segment.
Affordability,
yeah.
Is it
We talk
good
about how much they
taste?
are and then how good they
Power.
are.
power. Yeah,
Okay.
raw
Right.
power.
Well,
Raw
we're gonna,
power.
okay. Should we just get to it then?
Yeah.
Speaking of which.
Well, Barb's went with me for this trip, so
Okay.
he pointed out the Al's Cask Ale, which we had last week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's yours, buddy.
Okay.
I'm big on
You're drinking Al tonight, are you?
I'm big
Yeah.
on non-bubbly room temp beers, so this I was attracted
good,
to
'cause
this.
Al's-
Oh, that one's
Al's a non-bubbly room temp kind of guy, so this part and parcel.
Okay.
trying to find the really good one that we found.
Okay.
From Noel.
So yeah, we've discussed because I got the one with the most rocket sauce in the very first episode. Now I'm obviously
you are the
you pick on the
test-
biggest guy in the
test
room.
monkey.
So
They're giving it to you, right?
literally,
12%.
So we've got
Yeah.
Flying Monkeys, Sparkle Puff, Galaxy Starfighter, Defender of the Universe, extra strong beer with natural flavors coming in at 10.2%.
Oh my God.
is this our highest one so far?
I think so, yeah.
That is the
There was one that was higher.
There's
but I didn't
1%.
want to do that to you twice in one show.
There's 1% for every name in the title of that beer.
Chris, I
Good God.
think my day tomorrow is going to be bad just because he's going to drink it. Like that's how gnarly that is.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Tastes like pure poison.
you could feel it.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That smells like pure gasoline.
That was a pretty good swig too. We went right in.
It's Oh, there it is. Okay. Aftershock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The nuke hit, and then it was that you're waiting for the heat wave after.
That's funny.
It just doubles down. It's almost warm. You know, when you fire it in the gullet, once it gets in there, it feels like hot lava.
This is a review I'd expect from Hot Ones, not from beer, to be honest with you. But you know,
Yeah, this is better than hot ones, though.
there you go.
Yeah, we should have 12 different flavored beers for everybody. It's
we
not
could.
like it's not bad. It tastes, it tastes like an IPA.
You have gotten the Hatch
Ooh.
Pale Ale.
Oh, down the hatch,
oh,
Al.
look at that.
It looks like
Little
somebody's
Mother
kid
Goose.
designed the.
Open it.
We're gonna do this. All right,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Solid work.
It takes Al forever to open cans with those sleeping bags he calls fingers.
you know.
Yeah. Good God.
Never heard fingers described as sleeping bags.
We did it once in Xbox, and he's just that's what we've described his fingers as. It kind of came out of the blue.
like
you fat prick.
It's like full of
Look at- good
sausages
God.
attached to a steak.
All
you
right.
know?
Are you opening this guy?
Is it time? Okay.
Yeah, we have to ASMR.
No, this says shake before opening. That literally says that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, do it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that
It's a
last time.
nitro can.
Yeah, like Guinness
Does that mean
style.
we need a glass
because this
at
is
the ready?
because this is my place, and if there's anything that I hate the worst is spills. Can I go get something to make sure that if this does spill,
I
over-
also
Yeah,
hate
let's
spills,
do it.
so
Okay.
Yeah,
let's.
let's do it.
I think it's fine, man. I think you can trust the can.
tour manager, guess who has
Should we? We should.
Yeah,
we
me.
should trust the can.
Don't trip on anything.
I say trust the can. Anyway, in the meantime,
What do you got,
because
Chris?
I buy them, I got myself a 3-speed lager.
Yeah.
Local-ish.
That's a
That's local,
classic
isn't it?
chicken wing kind of
Yeah.
drinking beer.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would absolutely slam a bunch of chicken.
you do the open.
Okay. Am I also here? Okay.
Brought a bucket. Like, what?
It's a bit early. It's a bit early for the bucket. Oh, god damn.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
They lied.
They lied to
They
us.
lied. See?
Why would they say shake before opening and then that?
How bad is it? How bad?
Michael J. Foxed it right away. Like you didn't even just like.
I think you got. Do you have to like crack it, or you just?
Oh.
It wasn't that bad.
No.
No, it's good. It's good.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Yeah, you can tell who tour manages. Get ready.
Classic.
We're gonna send that video in to these guys and be like, "Hey, false advertising." You know?
I can't remember to use this. It wasn't that much, was it?
three-speed
I mean, I
hidden?
don't even
No,
see.
you're fine. I don't
I
think.
don't even see where it went.
I don't even think it went anywhere. It just kind of exploded out of the gate, and then it didn't foam up or anything. did
No,
it?
no.
I think it was magical. And it was just bubbles.
Well, this is the second time we've had it. What do you think after first?
First impression is it's brown and watery, like it's
put
and-
it on there.
and mild.
Yeah, you don't have to put it back in the bucket from whence it came.
But we would love these in the shot. So
I don't know. I don't know if he's jamming on it.
no,
I mean-
that's not a face of someone that's enjoying themselves.
Oh,
I just got back from a week of drinking room temperature uncarbonated beers in the old country,
why would you do that?
and that is not the same as what they serve in the pub in England. Sorry, Al's Cast Ale, whatever.
No.
Say what?
He says no. This is the first. You're not even gonna finish it, are you?
I'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there. Okay.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Okay, hold on.
But yeah, that's maybe it needs to be in a glass though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you got one? Yeah. This is a house with glasses?
Yeah, who knew? Boop, 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 boop.
Are those your sound effects, or is that the actual can?
Thank you.
Michael Winslow at it again?
Oh man, does it help it at all to be in a glass?
It is better in a glass.
Yeah. Okay. So the can was holding it back a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll keep the puke bowl for sure.
Yeah, we know better than that.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Your the Lions Winter Ale was that? No.
Yeah,
that
Lions
was,
Winter
that
Ale,
was another
that's-
thing. The 3-speed, 360.
Mm-hmm.
The Sparkle Puff Triple IPA, $4.95.
Are you crazy?
That's insane. Like that's like a local brewery, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of ABVs in there.
What's
so
that?
it's alcohol by volume.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's got to
that's
have a
true.
higher
I mean,
dollar
so you're
by
practically
volume.
getting 2 beers in one.
Yeah.
This
You're-
is an
you're literally
unfiltered
getting-
adventure.
Yeah. Takes up less space, does twice as much damage.
Yeah.
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 The
Yeah.
cask ale is $3.75.
And the hatch?
The hatch $4.50.
Oh.
Good God.
Damn.
What are we doing, people?
Like
Why are you up
you're
in the
trying to
floors?
like help
Yeah.
local businesses, and they're
Yeah.
just like, here's an extra $1.
They didn't even pay the kid who drew this, though, I bet you.
I bet.
No.
I bet they.
That's
didn't.
probably
And
somebody's
you know
kid.
what?
They
Like,
didn't.
if we're comparing bubbles, mine is the most economical. It has the least bubbles, and I think it was the lowest price.
Well, that's
or
because
was
you
the
spilled most of it on
three-speed?
the floor. So
No,
the
there's
The
not
bubbles
much
were
in there.
still there.
all right. Okay.
But there just wasn't any. I'm
Yeah.
happy with mine.
Three
$3.75.
$3.75. That's coming in pretty.
And then you can't go into the other ones yet because we
Oh,
haven't
I
pulled them
won't.
out of
I
the
won't.
doodle bop.
Not until then. But 360, the Amsterdam local, coming
Okay.
in pretty reasonable there.
So let's go
I
back.
like that.
And
Matt?
that's a super tall can, too.
Oh, first of all, Matt
Yeah,
was
I'm
working.
getting extra.
Matt was
568 mil.
Matt was working with the odds.
Oh.
Name drop. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, is that how this?
Yeah.
We were thanking Craig Northey from
and
the
we're
Craig
on.
odds.
Northey. That's it. Craig Northey from the odds. That's it. Okay, here we go.
So shout out to Craig because I believe he put in a good word for me with
For the
with
Colin James
James
He did.
gang as well.
Cool.
Craig's a beauty.
Do you work with any good bands?
No.
I love the odds. Wait, you don't like the odds?
No, that was more of a joke of all the bands that you work with. But never mind. We're moving.
We
on.
work with
Okay.
great bands.
Yeah.
I know.
Only the best.
I like Big Rec
the best.
more than he likes Big Rec. And
Oh, yeah?
You know what's
I
funny
don't
is
think so.
I've been for years and years and years manifesting to be the tour manager of Big Rec. That's what
Oh.
I really wanted when growing.
Did you
And-
guys bring me here to kneecap me or something?
No,
You're
but
not
I
gonna
would
make it
love
through
to
this.
see a fight to the death because Noel would get his butt kicked.
Oh, dude, it's like that scene in War of the Worlds. You
Yeah.
guys just both close the door
This
quietly.
this is our Olympics
You just
episode.
hear like in a cartoon, just and a bunch of dust comes out.
2 tour managers go on the bus, one comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
More like neither. If that was a battle to see who gets to do that job, you know they'd both be like, "Yeah, I'm good." Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
I'm not,
like,
I'm
I
not
have to
doing
do
that.
what?
Yeah, we're gonna start
With
our own
who?
band. Yeah. Do I get paid more for doing? Do I get? Is this extra? Is this time and a half?
No
Okay.
time and a half.
So Colin James, and then who else?
And then there's a raft of others that come calling.
Just rip 'em.
When I become the best available. Broken Social Scene. Done some things with City and Color.
Are they good people?
Wide Mouth
Good
Mason.
bands? The Mason guys.
Love
nice.
those guys. Beauties.
What's up,
man.
Saf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Sean,
Yeah.
and Saf.
We're trying not to. We don't talk to Sean. I'm
What's that?
kidding. I'm kidding. Sean's a big Dan fan, so when we went out to Vancouver, I put Sean side stage. So I have a picture of him sitting in a chair just like this, watching Land
You
Walk.
chaired him.
I cheered him.
Oh wow.
Side-
Yeah,
old
he came
side
late
chair.
and he brought. He was at a backyard party and he brought one of his steels to the party because he was playing with his daughter at this party. So he came back. And anyway, so when we were backstage after the show, and we just kind of had it there. And sure enough, Dan just kind of sees it and walks over to it and starts opening it up. Sean walks over to be like, "Oh, I should probably." And he signed it for
get
him
this
and
out.
told him all about it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the wide guys are wonderful people.
Oh yeah. Top dudes.
Yeah.
And then there's other very peripheral. Like Chris and I were talking earlier. I did a one-off for King's X 2 years ago.
Nice.
Which was really fun.
I bet. I bet you they got some cool stories.
It was just one show in town. I mean, there was no even time to hang. Like they parachuted in for sound check, did the show, and we were out of there. And
We were like going to the show. just because we're fans. And then all of a sudden we see somebody just cut the whole line, go right in the front door, and we're like, "Is that Barb's?" He's just like walking in. I text him like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I'm checking."
Awesome.
All right, cool.
I mean, that was a funny night because I'd heard of them and like forever since I was a kid, but I'd never gone down that path. I was completely unfamiliar with their legacy or influence, but even their music, I just didn't know. I knew the name and that was it. And so I walked, I'd been there all afternoon, and I walked in the front door not realizing that Chris and Ian and Paulo and Dave were all there.
Yeah.
And so it was especially funny for me.
And you had been a big rec guy at this point?
I was like,
Okay.
I mean,
worked with
So
them
this is
for
just a
while.
rando
It
one-off?
was like a year ago.
it was, yeah,
Where was this?
Mod Club.
the Mod Club.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I feel like it was last year.
Yeah,
wasn't
around
it?
this time maybe.
Yeah, spring 25.
How do you just jump into a guitar tech role without not knowing it? Are you just making sure it's in tune and you hand it off? That's it? Is there anything more than that you're doing
I mean,
when it's that kind of spur of the moment?
yeah, I mean, I usually get the TM to send me a stage plot so I can at least know where everyone goes and that someone, in that case, I think their tech that couldn't make it to Canada was able to maybe walk me through some of, some of how it goes. And then the existing remaining crew were all like, oh yeah, this goes here, and Ty wants this, and Doug wants this, and this goes then. And then, you get to familiarize yourself with the gear and get a set list, mark your changes, and away you go. I mean, you got no choice but to just jump in, right?
And you play as well, obviously, then?
No.
Okay, good. What bands were you in growing up?
He's the most accurate
Yeah.
guitar tech that doesn't really play guitar.
Where were you born? What
Vancouver.
city? Right in? You're a Vancouver?
Newestminster. But I moved to Vancouver as soon as I could, like when I was 18.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And the bands you played in were?
Just like shitty local bands.
I want to know the names.
Nothing
Are
of
they?
any note.
I love knowing shitty local band names.
Yeah, come on.
How terrible? We want to make fun of them.
Okay. So my first band that I was in with my friend Greg that writes for Guitar World now.
Oh, Greg from Guitar World. Guitar World. That's a big name. Greg. Hey, Greg. Cheers, Greg. Cheers. Okay.
You can sip that like tea if you want, man.
Yeah.
Spilling this.
Stop telling good stories, and you don't have to drink so much.
Our band was called the Self-Esteem Project.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh man! Time out, because you guys you had inflated egos where you needed to bring it down a bit, or
No,
you just
we
nerds
were-
and you needed to bring it up.
We
Right.
were
That's what I get
sad
from that.
teenagers. We had feelings.
Turn them shits up. Okay.
We had a lot of feelings.
Okay.
And so this
Sounds
was
like
our
it.
way of
Good God. There's
Yeah.
a lot of crying and
Oh.
like spoken word.
there's a lot of theatrics.
Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of like the fake band from the LA trip, the Toxic Positivity.
That's a good band name.
Shout out LeJones.
Yeah,
Right.
Jones. So he jumps in with it. I forget how it came up, but then it was like our buddy Adam just goes, their first single is That'll Probably Heal Itself.
Toxic positivity, everybody. Oh, but number one on the charts, number one in our hearts. Good God. Is this one of the other Big Rack techs?
No, he does a lot of video for Big Wreck and stuff. He lives in Nashville. He did Colin James's last.
Yeah, we had him do that video
as
with.
well.
We're gonna drop it. You dropped
Did
it.
it. Lucinda
did it.
Williams.
Lucinda
Colin
Williams.
James video.
Just do an air one. Just do an
Yeah,
air
we're
one.
doing air ones from here. I said
Reaches
we've
a
started
lot.
the contact.
Yeah, what are we stretching here? This is like a Pilates class. Beer
Just
Lattes class.
raise the glass.
Yeah. Okay, so you
yeah,
played in that
so
band.
he-
You play guitar. Did you start with guitar?
In that band or in general?
Just in general.
I took
Give us the quick elevator Coles notes of your music life.
I took some guitar lessons when I was 11 or 12 at a guitar store down the street in New Westminster, but I never really clicked with the guy that was doing the teaching, because it seemed like he was more interested in reading the Bible. Weirdly, like he always had a Bible out and was always like studying his things, and he'd be like, "Play the melody from Eleanor Rigby or Yellow Submarine," and I'd be like, "Blink, plunk, plunk, plunk," and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
You're not even paying attention to me, man.
Yeah. I'm trying here.
Literally, he'd be reading the Bible
Yeah, it
while
was
you're.
really weird. And I
Okay.
already at that point was like, I'm good. I don't need the Bible. And then this guy was, and I was like, I don't like this thing, man.
Hey, Judas, listen, you were just
Yeah,
wanting me to play this. Like,
yeah.
yeah, okay. That's
Um,
stupid.
So that kind of put me off the learning thing
Okay.
and the getting into that. And then fast forward like 2.5, maybe like a year or two, punk breaks. And then at that point, we're getting into skateboard and BMX, and then it's all punk or nothing. And like, that's a lot less about knowing.
Was this a punk band that you were in? This is the.
A lot of these bands were
Like,
you
do
know,
bat, do bat, do bat, do bat.
no,
do bat.
never,
Oh.
never that
Okay.
kind of thing. But like
Okay.
we get into that, like in grade 8, we kind of got into that stuff, right?
Pennywise and the. And
They
the-
were in our rotation somewhere, but that it kind of went like, you know, you grew up like learning things and learning about music. We were more about making noise,
Okay.
you know.
Well,
I played piano, so I wasn't about making noise. I was making classical hits.
well,
Yeah.
maybe
Anyway.
you could take over the theme song.
I mean, that's the difference between
No. You're doing it. Yeah.
That's probably the difference
The toxic positivity that's coming out of that play while you're doing it, sir.
No, I think like when I started, it was Guitar World basically taught me.
Yeah.
I figured out somehow how to, like, my dad always had guitars around, so I knew the basic chords from him, and then I just figured out how to read tab. I don't know, it just sort of made sense to me. It's not rocket science. I mean, anybody can teach themselves tab, but I knew notes too,
Guitar
so it
tab,
was
Tab
like-
World, all those things when those
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out. That was
So
great.
Guitar World like taught me.
I think
for
I
the
still
most
have my
part.
binder of those around.
Used to
Yeah,
get
I
like a
have
CD
all of them.
every so often with the magazine. or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Well, I had a subscription. I think I still have all of them from like
You have them all?
92. They're at my aunt's place.
There's
unless
probably some
she's thrown them out or
righteous
something.
stuff in
You
there.
should put
man.
them all in things like that, and then just hang them all. Like pick one wall
Like
and just do.
it's
all
probably
of
like
collage the whole-
92 to 99.
That'd be amazing.
subscription,
So
I
that
think.
times 12, right? One per month
Like I live in a condo.
What's
I don't know,
Guitar
where
World?
am I going to put those things?
on the ceiling. Put them on the ceiling. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I have a wife as
Yes,
well.
exactly.
We'll get
Sorry, no, not everybody's
He
going to
doesn't
get away with
understand, yeah.
the octopus city line in their
Okay.
living room.
I've been looking at that periodically. It's
We're not,
really, really something.
You just walk in, you're like, so no women live
Guys,
here.
we're not telling the
Okay.
story yet.
But it would be cool to do something with them. If anybody wants them, you know.
I would take
Reach
them
out.
aesthetically. I love.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
I
You can
have
have them if you
$2,000
want.
worth of posters sitting in my.
I have all the
Garage
posters separate. Like I
space.
used to have all the posters on my wall. Like every poster that came.
You
with
have the
each
posters
magazine.
too?
Yeah, yeah. But they're all ripped out of it.
Yeah, of course.
But,
But
I
you
still
got them.
Yeah.
I put all of my posters on cardboard backing, so they're all like.
Oh, they're all.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
stack
insane.
up.
Yeah,
It's
you
good.
really went for it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that, I mean, for the bar, I did it for radio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So now you're with Big Rec. Yada yada yada. Things are good. You're enjoying music. You're playing it. Why'd you get out of it? Like your bands didn't do shit. Everything broke up. What happened?
I'm the last.
Everybody found out punk doesn't sell and nobody likes it, so you got out of it.
No, I mean the last time I think
Jesus, no. This is our guest.
Pete Punk is dope, man.
Yeah, punk is fucking great.
Al, just because you're a little bit of everyone doesn't mean it
This
has
is
to
coming
be-
from the guy who still plays 90s teen angst music all day long.
Not all
This
day
is-
long.
he hasn't moved on from that.
Oh, okay.
Like Teenage Dirtbag is his jam.
That's because my name's in it. Her name is Noel. He had a dream.
you don't bump into a lot of people that are big Wheatus guys.
You're OG, bud.
I can't believe you pulled out the name of the
I
band.
can't believe that either.
you
Why do I
realize how
know
big,
that?
Do you realize how big that song is?
Yeah,
I have
That
no
song,
idea.
It is.
but
Oh
doesn't-
my god.
Doesn't mean I have to
I don't know
listen
why
to
I
it.
know that.
Because you know it.
I just saw
That's
a
how
clip
big it
of,
is.
Like how it was recorded. He just like made up that voice, and I don't know if he does that voice in any other song either.
Is
there
that
a-
not how the band
No.
sounds?
There's
No.
a
I
don't know.
series.
I think it's just that
Do you know
song.
what this is?
What?
There's a series of.
Yeah, it's Vice. The
Yes,
story
Vice.
of, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that's why I know it.
There's the
because-
thong song. There's Wheatus.
There's
The Shaggy one is
Never
the
yeah,
best one.
yeah.
that one's really good.
The best.
Yeah.
Rick Astley.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's
Okay, yeah.
awesome. I want
a
to
good
hang out with
series.
Rick
That
Astley
entire
so
series
bad.
Oh
is
yeah,
amazing.
he's awesome. Yeah, Rick Astley's a
Man,
he's
that
just
one's great. The Vice one on him and his thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And getting Rick rolled, like, ugh, best
Like
thing
he's
ever
just
happened.
talking about the video, and he's like, I never danced before. I never done anything. And he's like, they were talking to the people that were kind of on set.
Oh,
and
he's
it's
wearing
like,
his own clothes.
He's wearing his
in
own
the
clothes
video.
in the
Yeah.
video, and they were just like, this one dancer just goes, "Well, I can do a backflip." And they're like, "All right, let's do that." He did. He's like,
That's part
half
of
of
the
the
show?
video is this dude doing a backflip in weird places.
You know, my biggest takeaway from that entire series, it seems like the theme overall for every one of those songs is nobody knew what the hell they were doing until they did it. And
that's
then
the
it
beauty
just
of it,
worked,
man.
right?
Yeah, exactly. The "Cause I Got High" guy was great.
Al, can we just make it not look like you're trying to rub the back of my head on this? Like, it literally looks like you're rubbing the back of my head with those sleeping bags of yours. Good God, get out of me!
I think it's fun.
It's like a full
I
mitt.
think you should keep doing
Yeah.
that, Alan. Just do whatever makes you comfortable.
I will.
Yeah, I'll just do this then. How about that? I'll just
it's
do
fun.
this.
Just
Oh,
All right,
man.
gang.
it's family show.
I'm
sorry,
having a hard
family
time picturing fingers as actual sleeping bags. Like I usually think sausages,
Yeah.
bananas,
Yeah, more
that sort
things
of
you
stuff.
would put into a sleeping bag. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but your mind has to be that fantastical that it can think about how.
show. They're just flopping, you know.
Yeah, just need some more time with it.
Yeah,
Just need
if
to
like if you
sit with
plug
it.
your nose
Pretty
and
fresh
like,
to me, too.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
it's almost like if you were like the Stretch Armstrong, where you plug water into them and they just like, and then all their appendages start getting filled with
I never
goo.
did that.
I don't know what you're talking
Anyway,
about.
it doesn't matter.
You probably cut off
Never
the,
did that. I don't want to talk about it.
cut off the hair
my-
of all your trolls and Barbie dolls or whatever.
Was he that kid?
No,
Probably.
Like all his GI Joes got beheaded immediately.
They're still
he just said he stuffed water into his
guys.
fucking.
They're still in their containers or packages, and they're gonna be worth some money
I
someday.
get playing with them, but
Even
I don't
though
know,
they're
I don't know about-
headless.
At some
I'm not
point,
the one
at
that
some
brought
point, you were like,
action
"What
figures."
if I put water into this?"
He's just
the way-
waterboarding GI Joes. No,
Let's-
what are you doing in there? Nothing.
playing Guantanamo Bay.
Where is he?
Where is he? Al, do you want
Brought you.
whenever we're on Xbox, Al likes to do his Bane impression.
You merely adopted the darkness.
Oh my
I was born in it. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why we tell him to shut the fuck up anyway. Okay,
funny.
well that's pretty. That's good. Thanks for letting us know what you're all about there, Matt.
So
I
how
don't
did
think
you?
I gave you much, but
No,
Yeah, well, how did it become to being an experienced techman?
Yes.
Yeah, how did
just
you?
kind of fall into it?
there's two part. Okay, there's three parts. So in the 90s, like when we were finishing high school and our bands were actually playing shows, I was the one with a vehicle that was big enough to hold a drum kit and a few shitty combo amps, and the rest of the band. And then, as we went on, like it was, I was in this part of this world where we put on shows ourselves. So like we did all that ourselves. We weren't.
This is all in Vancouver.
Yeah, yeah. We
Okay.
weren't. You know, we were spending every weekend at a place called Sealand Hall, and then many other places. And Sealand actually recently got torn down. R.I.P. Sealand Hall. But our friends' bands all practiced in each other's basements. Like Friday nights would be hanging out at a friend's house where his band was practicing, and then.
Can we
so
talk about how awesome those days were?
they were the best.
Where you just get together every weekend with your buddies
That's
and
what we
just
did.
play music and like it's what is more fun? Anyway,
That's
keep
what we
going.
did, and it would always be like huge sleepovers. There'd be like 10 teenagers sleeping on the floor at the end of the night, and we'd go out and get into trouble or whatever, like do fun stuff. And
But then go to church on Sunday and
no, never.
Okay.
No, probably some of the trouble we got into was burning,
Pissing on
things.
churches.
Yeah.
Ian.
And so that kind of that rolls into the 2000s, and things are getting not any way professional, but a little bit more organized. Like tours were happening that were actually going beyond BC. Like, we'd made by 2001, like, oh my God, we made it all the way to Winnipeg and back, and nothing bad happened. Holy crap! And I've just like always being kind of the organized one and having an interest in pulling things together and organization and stuff like that.
So this was part of your 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think around 2003, I went on my first, like all the way across Canada and back tour with a friend's band, just as like a general roadie. Like it was like the band and then me. So I was handling merch.
What band?
It was a band called Operation Makeout,
Where are they from?
Vancouver.
Okay.
And they were on a label called Mint Records, which
Okay.
is a fairly notable Vancouver label.
We're still talking 90s, late 90s?
Early 2000s.
Early, okay.
Yeah. So it was about 03 that I did this tour to, well, not all the way across the country. The Maritimers will hate me. We made it as far as Chicoutimi and back. So I'm not going to say all the way across the country because we didn't make it all the way across the country. We made it as far as Chicoutimi.
Okay.
And
Pretty far though.
it's pretty far
At
for
the
a
end
bunch
of the
of
day.
idiots in a minivan, right?
Yeah.
And so that was like that was like a real taste of going on tour, not being in the band. Like now they're helping, and so it's like, oh, I got to do some navigating, I got to do some driving, I got to sell merch, I got to count the money. I got stuff to do, and then little bits, more of that was happening, and then I started going on tour with a what was to become a much bigger, serious band that I was helping out with, and that was my first tour manager gig. But I had no idea what a tour manager was. I had no idea.
Would you have taken the gig? Did you know?
I don't think a tour manager knows you're given a job off the bat, but then you realize how far that evolves into everything else.
So this is 2004 and 5, and I remember we were on this fairly large North American thing that a lot of it was in the States, and I remember getting a call from their manager at one point, maybe about a week in, and she's yelling, and we didn't have cell phones or laptops or anything, but I think she caught me at someone's house, and she was like, "Why haven't you advanced any of the shows?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" I don't know what that means, because what had happened is I had come out to Toronto a few days early, and she was going to teach me, like show me, okay, I need you to do this, I need you to do this, like this is $500 in a float, I need you to keep track of the receipts, I need you to call the venues in advance. Like, but then she just wasn't around. So I came out expecting to stay at this person's house and learn what they needed me to do, and then she just wasn't there. And so I stayed at another friend's house, and then the tour embarked, and I still didn't know what to do. So I was just doing whatever I thought, like driving, trying to get us to the show on time, trying to introduce myself to whoever the club manager was or whatever. I learned a lot in that year. Like that was the most I learned. Like I went from like idiot working for $15 per diem a day to, oh, okay, I'm meeting people and learning things about how to be on the road and do that stuff. We were in Chicago, and we were at this hanging around the club after the show.
That was where's Chicago?
Chicago? What did I say?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said Chicago.
Did I leave the G out?
I don't know.
I heard a
said
G.
Chicago.
I heard
I
a
was
G.
trying to be an asshole.
Don't
Sorry.
worry, it's
Okay.
okay.
Good one.
Doing a great
Thanks
job.
for the intro. Thanks. Who is this guy?
I interrupt a lot.
So
A lot.
this person comes up to me afterwards, and she was like, "Oh, you're the tour manager for so and so band, you're Canadian, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm based in Vancouver." And she goes, "Okay, well, another manager friend of mine who manages this artist, they're coming up to Canada and they've got 5 dates. Can I give them your number because they're looking for a Canadian TM to handle it?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's do that." So I gave her my info, forgot about it. 6 weeks later, this guy calls me up, and he's like, "Hey, this is Mark so-and-so. I'm based in Atlanta. An artist I manage, their band is coming up to Canada, do an Eastern Canadian thing, 5 shows around Ontario and Quebec. Are you available for these weeks in October to come out and do this thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, I want to do that." I think this was 2005, end of 2005. I said, "Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay, great. Like do you want to send me contracts and I'll start working on the advance because now I know what that is." And so we agree on some money, and then I said, "Yeah, by the way, like who's the artist? Like who am I going to be working with here?" And he goes, "Well, I want to, I got to ask you a question first." He's like, "Do you know anything about wrestling?" And I said, "Not really. I mean, unless we're talking King Kong Bundy and Hulk Hogan and Coco Beware and
Jake the Snake
and the '80s guys. I mean, I don't know any outside of '87. I don't know anything about wrestling." He goes, "Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure, like, want to make sure I don't want to hire any fans and anything to get weird." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Well, I'm not lying. I know nothing about wrestling." And he goes, "Okay, the artist is a band called Fozzy, and it's fronted by Chris Jericho."
Oh, that's hilarious.
And I was like, okay, cool. Don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's
Not
do
for
it.
my generation of wrestling.
Yeah,
so.
no idea. Chris Jericho.
Do you
I know who he is, but
yeah.
that's not my wrestling.
Anyways, we did the trip. Okay, gets better though. So we agree on the thing. I do my advances. I get a van because at this point I had contacts to get a van, and I had all this stuff. And I talked to the band, and we had everything organized, flights and our itinerary, our schedule. I made an itinerary on typed it on whatever shitty program I had on whatever desktop computer of friends I got to use, and I remember it was a Sunday. I'd go to YVR at 4:00 to get my flight to Toronto, and I'd go and I've got my bag and my stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm flying to Toronto, and the woman's like, well, that flight left 3 hours ago. Oh shit! I was like, oh shit, and so I look in my notes, and I had been sent my flight a month before by the manager. He'd bought my flight.
Ontario dates or Ontario time?
I got it mixed up in my head. I thought my flight was at 4 o'clock. It was at 1 o'clock. So my first tour ever getting paid with people I don't know, and I missed my flight. Oh shit! But it's 2005, so it's back in the day where they'd be like, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll just put you on the next one." So she puts me on it because I think she saw me go white as a ghost, and so she puts me on the next one. I get to Toronto a little later than I wanted, but I made it. Get up at 6 a.m. The next morning in Toronto, haul ass out to Ottawa, picked up the band at the airport, and now we're all together in the van. And for the next 10 days, we did the thing, and it worked. Like I remember being by myself in my hotel room on the last night, counting up all the money for merch and settlements and stuff, and having like $7,324.80. And I was like, I'm only 20 cents short. This is awesome. Like I fucking did it, you know? Like the money is right.
Good, man.
The money
20
is right.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a
So-
good feeling. That's a good feeling.
Was a
Like,
good feeling.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
nailed it. And so and then that was it. Like then the
So
things
that
just
legitimized you. So you're like, now I know what I'm doing, and I can say yes to everything else.
yeah.
So then, how did you get referred into the bigger, like to the next realm?
The next things I did was we'd done a bunch of a friend of mine's band that I was working with. We had played a bunch of shows with the band Stars from Montreal.
Oh, cool.
And so we'd become really friendly with them, and still am to this day. Nice people, and so somehow they, the singer Torque, we had been talking at some point, and he asked me to play in his band, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll play bass.
What's his band?
It was a side project called Memphis. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'll come play bass in your band. That sounds cool. So we did a bunch of touring, like I met a lot of people, learned a bunch more things, got tasked a little bit with TMing, little bits and pieces, but not really. And so learned more things. And that kind of introduced me to some of the arts and crafts people in Toronto. And so then I kind of got hooked into, I worked one summer with a band called the Constantines, did a bunch of touring in North America.
Oh, yeah.
And that was in 2008. And then, again, I don't think I probably did a very good job there either. Like all these things I think back of and I just go, oh my God, what are you doing?
Because,
You know,
we
just
all
'cause-
think that. We all think
Yeah.
we're doing a terrible job because you're like, yeah, that's part of the TM job. But did they call you again is the question.
No.
Oh,
I
so
have
no,
not.
no,
I've
so you
never
did a terrible
spoken to
job.
any
Yeah,
of them
fuck.
again, like since the day that ended.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they really didn't like you. You really fucking
No,
blew
that's
it.
not really the case. Like
No,
a
you
lot
blew it.
of
No, that's
times
it.
you fill
No, that's
in
it.
for
The
something
Constantines
and it's
hate
just gone.
Matt Barber.
They might.
That's our hashtag.
They might.
Oh, was there a incident?
They have a fuck Matt Barber hashtag.
I don't
that they
think there
put
was really, there wasn't any one thing.
Yeah.
I just don't think I did a very good job.
But but who knows, man?
But I don't really know. I mean, we're talking 18 years ago
Yeah, okay.
now,
All right. Yeah,
which is hard to remember.
Yep.
Any of that stuff. I mean, I know I have a tattoo on me from that I got on the back of the bus or
And it
in
says,
the back of the
never
bus.
work for the Constantine again.
it just says
on a
Constantines.
gravestone.
It's on a Constantines with a red circle and a crossed out thing. You're like, can you guys just fucking?
Sorry, did
No,
you say on
they
the
were
back
all.
of the
You know
bus?
what? They were.
yeah.
Can you write or review me again, real quick? Keep going.
It was
keep
a
going,
really,
keep going.
it was a really fun trip, and they were all super cool. Like we had a really great time, and lots of really memorable tour things happened. Like I got to go to 7th Street Entry for the first time in Minneapolis. That's the building that Prince owns. Like the First Avenue is where the scenes from Purple Rain were filmed. And so like we got to go to, I remember because we played the little bar in there called 7th Street, and then First Avenue is the big room there where it's the Time, right?
The Time, yeah.
The Time played Morris Day and the Time
What's
played.
it called?
The First Avenue.
First Avenue.
/ 7th Street Entry.
Donna Grantis, who was Prince's guitar player, she does a lot of work with Dan, so she's over quite a bit right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about stuff, but she's doing some things, and so she's doing them with Dan. But
She would know.
wonderful people, wonderful people.
Right.
First Avenue. I'm going to ask her about it.
So that was so I remember we made our way through the building at one point, a few of us, and we went over to the big room and just kind of stood in the back and went, "Holy shit, this is where that happened." And then we played. There was another day in where we played. What was it called? V Fest, Virgin Fest
on the island?
No, it was in Calgary. There was multiple stops.
Oh, okay.
And we were on a day with, it was the Cons and Stars were there and the Tragically Hip. And at one point, there was a big bus corral in the backstage in the grass area, and a huge game of frisbee broke out. And at one point, Gord Downey and those guys were there, and this
Worst fucking thing that's ever been. I fucking hate frisbee.
So let me.
Yeah,
this gets worse.
I would like frisbee for this reason
yeah.
only.
Yeah.
You are such a party poopington, man.
I'm
Like
a
you're the
baseball-
guy that would not join in. Like
I'm an
all
un-
of Canadian rock is having a frisbee toss,
Yeah,
and you're
so-
like,
okay, all right.
No,
I'm
man,
good.
No, I'm
no.
good.
Yeah, I come in, break the frisbee. Nobody's playing.
I'm just gonna be over here not wearing black.
I love baseball, so I spend a lot of time. If I see where somebody is, I can throw a ball to them. With a frisbee, you're like, I hope this gets to you. Oh, sorry, you're just.
So you
running
just
for...
hate our fun because you're bad at it.
No, so many people end up just running. You're never catching it. You're just running to pick up the fucking frisbee.
I think
after
we're
you throw
missing
it.
the important part
Yeah,
of the
it's
story.
just
being,
a recreational
I'm sorry,
thing, and
guys.
whether
I'm
you're good at it or
sorry. I'm
not,
sorry.
it's
But
just
this
fun
is
to do with friends.
Go on, proceed with great. Can I drink my beer? Can I have a beer, please?
I think
Hold on.
Well, you're being a hacker, sure, right now. So yeah,
I don't know how you say that word.
Neither do I. How
It
do you?
says hacker schorfen,
Sure.
I've never
sure.
seen a PS and a CH.
CHORR.
So you're being a
German.
hacker for sure.
for sure.
You're being a hacker for sure.
Okay, just one quick side note, Matt. If you had somebody working on the crew and they refused to wear black whilst being on stage, what would you do?
I've done it once intentionally.
Boom, boom, da, boom, boom.
Please stop.
But-
Please stop.
I've done it once intentionally, but if anyone else,
I do it intentionally because everybody fucking
Stop.
wants you to wear black.
Stop.
And I'm like,
No,
Let him
nobody-
answer the
it's not what
question.
I'm
We
doing.
have heard.
Let him answer the question.
it would depend on the seriousness of the show. I think.
Right.
Do you remember that time we played the weird fair in the middle of nowhere, like on the East Coast with Big Wreck, and it was blazing hot that day, and it was just a stinky hot day. Do you remember that I did our show wearing Crocs? Because I was like, "There's no
Okay.
fucking way I'm putting on socks and shoes for this."
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
There's,
So,
there's an
I
exception
draw a
to the
line.
rule.
exceptions can be
I
made.
You
draw
have
a
to
line.
stop right now.
I draw a line.
But if you're at Massey with Dan, come on,
Yeah.
put on a black shirt, dude.
First of
Yes.
all, this
Agreed.
was my.
I didn't even talk to him about this.
Hey, side guys, stay off.
I'd like
We're
to
talking.
paint a picture
We're talking.
when you're done. I'd like to paint a
Yeah.
picture.
When I have two sets of clothes,
Trying to get in between us.
He's nuts about this. Like he
I have
thinks
two
that he
sets of
can get
clothes.
away with
I have
being
my
like in
driving
summer
around-
shorts and like a floral shirt while doing social media on stage with Dan Lanois.
no. So this is my.
man, you
This
That's
is my
dressed
thing.
literally what he does.
I have two sets of outfits. One is my driving, loading in, setting up, doing all the stuff, doing sound check finishes.
Me too.
I change into my tour manager, talking to people, getting Dan out front, getting Dan out back, interacting. I'm not dressing in black all the time to be trying to go and be the face and the smiley person of Dan Lanois when I'm just being like, hi, I'm in black. No, no, no. I need to be on stage for about four times for about 30 seconds to get some social media stuff, and then that's it. I am not a video person. I'm not out there sitting. Our actual video people that do that, they wear black. They do their thing, and we know what we're doing.
But
Stanley,
but
I refused to. When I have done it in the past, when I have had to be a video person on stage for things, I have gone full black. So it's not like I'm not doing it, but as a TM, that's my job now is to do the social media and the TM stuff that you're doing.
Social media is doing video on stage.
Yes.
Yeah, so I go out and I'm behind the huge. We also use 2 8x10 amps, so I can use those as cover and then just like do.
So you're loading in 2 8x10s just so you don't have to wear black.
Let me paint a picture. There's like a stage. The light is dim.
Oh, here
the
we
steel
go.
is out. There's a really
Really opened
emotional
up a can of worms
crescendo
here,
of
Chris.
the music.
I want you to be the
It's
opinion.
really serious. It's like it
Do it
kind
in
of
a-
quiets down.
do a Jack
and then
Black
Noel
impression.
walks on the fucking stage in a bright floral shirt and ruins the mood as you're watching this really pivotal moment in the show. And you're just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Al's been every show we've been to, so you know exactly how we do it, Al.
We're
You
just
idiot.
very against him
Yeah.
not wearing black.
Guys,
on
you've
stage,
never been.
and he
Yeah.
doesn't get it.
None of you guys have been to a show, so we're
He's
not
been doing
we're not-
this for like a year and a half.
3
I
years.
think
but
There's a
no big
Reddit
deal.
thread
Yeah.
on
If
it.
you know you've got to be on stage, then you should dress the part. But also, I'm gonna side with you a little bit in that if you are a TM only and you mostly don't ever have to do that, then you don't
Right.
have to do that.
When show kicks in, I am TM social media guy.
Yeah, but when you're doing
Not-
social media guy, like you're sometimes on stage.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
that takes you out of that.
Yeah, but I also don't wear bright color. I wear
We
navy
have
blues
witnesses.
and navy blues
We have
and
witnesses.
dark clothes.
We have witnesses.
Was he the guy?
There's a Reddit thread right now. We can look it up.
So
That's
Noel
what
was
you-
the one in the Big Bird costume you were telling me about.
Yes.
Nobody's
gonna see me.
I'm doing social media. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, dude.
Socials.
Water wings aren't for stage.
Yeah.
Water wings. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay. So
All blacks on stage every time.
no,
Noel, please.
this is
Heed our advice here. I'm going to bring in
I'm just wearing a
every
Gibson shirt
single
today.
professional that I know, and every single one of them is going to say, yeah, don't go on stage not wearing all black
I know that's because
unless you're in the band.
Yeah, great.
But also, you'd have to dress Noel. He's so pale and ghostly. You'd have
Yeah,
to dress
like
him
all
entirely,
black.
like in a
Like wearing a
balaclava and
balaclava.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. We might, yeah.
Yeah,
He'd
Well,
just
you
be
can't have
two
blackface. Yeah,
beady
blackface,
little
yeah,
eyes
yeah.
on stage, sneaking around with a camera.
Did you guys see those eyes floating on stage?
Oh, good God.
Two little hands, just like,
Yeah, that's right. Is he in the air?
Is that a mime?
He's so light.
okay. I'm glad we're trying to teach Noel things, but he refuses to learn.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine. Like when you don't have
okay.
that job anymore, and you're going, "What? I don't understand what."
That was
We'll
a
be here
heavy
going,
derailment.
"We told
though.
you like a million times."
We do that, yeah.
It's a heavy derailment.
Derailment. What we're sorry. We got a little
Off
lost
topic.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, off topic.
This happens.
Yeah,
Welcome to our
Oh,
show.
what were we
Yeah.
talking about? Back to that.
I don't know where we were.
Okay, this is what we also
Were we
need to do.
backstage at V-Fest? We were.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
But hang on.
Frisbeeing.
So the Frisbee story, but there's a callback to the Frisbee story coming up. You like Conan, you like callbacks.
I
Okay,
like
so-
Conan. Yeah.
So-
what are you, Regis? Hey, Conan. Conan. Ooh, ooh. Regis Philbin's the only person that called Conan.
So fast forward a week, and we're in Victoria, tossing the old Frisbee around,
Brutal.
and one of the guitar players catches it wrong, breaks his finger.
Yikes.
On a frisbee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad
dear.
catch. So we had to leave Dude behind in Victoria and continue on the tour without him.
Man,
Wait.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Who launched it? Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
Are you sure that guy is he still alive?
The person that threw it or the person that caught it?
That broke his hand catching a frisbee.
He's still alive, yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
around.
Well, I would
I'm
be
glad it didn't
concerned
cut
about
his head off.
bone
It
marrow.
decapitated him and lost his...
I mean, things can break your hands when you catch them the wrong way, right, Chris? Sorry, buddy. Love you.
But But that's a puck, though.
Yeah.
You know, that was
Yeah.
a puck. Like that,
It
you
was
can
a
be like,
puck.
yeah, I can see
A lot
that.
more
Well,
velocity
and
than
Not
with
like,
a
yeah,
puck.
not like, yeah, I was playing frisbee and broke my hand.
Well,
So
then there's
what?
then there's stories of Tony
Did he
Iommi.
fall or something, or was it the act of catching it that did
It just was a bad catch, like something I don't remember what, but it was like a, I don't know, something happened and he caught it and it broke, it fucking focused his finger, man. We had to leave the dude behind.
Holy crap! You just leave him there, like, well, you're no good to us anymore.
Well, they,
Just like a
Leave him, we
horse.
can't-
You're just like, well, I
Guys.
guess you're dead.
I think
Guys,
the
I'm
story.
fine.
I think the story was he had to stay behind and get surgery, like 3 days later, and we were like, well, we gotta go. Like we gotta go. We can't. The bus. We gotta play in Seattle tomorrow. We gotta go. And so he caught up with us in L.A. and
Rock and roll.
just hung out for the rest of the trip, but wasn't able to actually play anymore. So one of the guys in the opening band jumped in and played for him for the rest of the trip. But that kind of rolled into. I'll try and speed this up. This is getting
Yeah,
ridiculous.
hurry the fuck up, man.
But that rolls into the next year. Some dear old friends of mine in a band called Hot Hot Heat were looking for someone to step in TM, and Steve Bays called and was like, "Dude, do you want, like, we got all this stuff happening. Do you want to come do this thing?" And I was like, "Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, let's do this thing." And so we did that for a year and a half maybe, and like had some crazy fun trips with them. Went to China, played in Tasmania on New Year's Eve, like
Cool.
crazy shit, like super
this is
fun
Hot Hot
stuff.
Heat?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like super fun stuff, and like friends. And these are guys I went back to the '90s with, like all our shitty punk bands. We'd go to Victoria. They'd come over from Victoria and play in Vancouver. Like we'd been friends since like we were 17, 18, 19, whatever.
Nice.
So it was fun to, like, as we're now all professionals or whatever. I don't know what that means.
Fake it till you
But-
make it.
Yeah, and so it was fun to like get to do the thing like over a decade later together, and so that was another big stepping stone for me. And then
Well, Hot Hot Heat was all over the radio too. So once you start working with bands that are on the radio, like that gives you nothing but validation.
yeah, I mean that one looks good. If I had a resume, that's good. I'm proud of that one.
We're still talking
'Cause
about
they-
Stone Age. Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
ding 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 into the stone.
I'll still
again,
update it once a year, just in
Okay.
case anyone asks for one.
Has anybody asked you for a resume?
Not in the last year, but I am due for an update.
Has anybody asked you for one though?
Oh yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've had to give.
Yeah. Here's my a bunch of shitty punk bands
I haven't had a resume in,
ever.
I don't know if I ever had. Yeah. Like,
But your skills and talents are a lot more like in the.
You're a
in the
very unique
light.
individual.
It's
People
like,
are more.
do you need a guy? I got a guy.
I got a guy.
When I first got to Toronto, the only
What's your
two people
qualifications?
that I met that I know now that when I met them and they're like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, was him and Jeff Thomas. And both of them are literally kept the same path and kept the same thing and did the same and just did up, boop, 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 boop. And everybody else was just like, I'm going to fucking.
Just living the dream, man.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know?
Chris's approach to things allows him to just like. Chris stays the course,
Yeah.
and he does do this
Consistent Chris.
in the 4
Oh,
years.
he does do this a lot.
Sit
He
in the
does do
4
this a
years.
lot at every
Not like
gathering
that.
and
No,
event.
this. I was moving my hand like
Yeah,
this.
it was a movement.
But in the 4 years
No, no, no.
since Chris and I had our "did we just become best friends" moment, like he has done nothing but do like ascend. He
doesn't-
does stay
yeah.
the course.
He's a good, yeah.
Well, there is a formula, you know. I think it's like, if be good at what you do and don't be an asshole, and I think
Yeah.
you'll kind of find success.
Show up on time, in a good mood, and prepared.
Nick Karnagorski is like the base version of you. That's what I think.
Yeah, Nick.
You guys
It's
do
not-
you do your homework, you do the job, you have the most amount of fun, but you don't. For some reason, you guys are still able to have fun and not have to like
Yeah.
compromise.
Everything should be fun.
For sure.
I have to compromise because I cannot go
There's
heavy
always
on
fun.
the D ranks.
There's always
as a
Our-
tour manager, and you
our
have to
roles are
drive.
different.
Yes.
Well, you
It's a
don't
lot
like
less fun
frisbee,
for us.
so I don't
It's
know
for
how.
sure.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course
because
you're
I'm not
having
allowed to have
man.
fun. I'm the one that has
Yeah.
to tell everybody to shut the fuck up and go to bed
Although
early because you got a big
I have-
lobby calls at 7 a.m.
I have been known to be the guy that talks the people off the ledge from time to time.
And onto
Yeah,
the
that-
ledge.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, dude. Let's be real.
You're the reason they get on a ledge in the first place. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. On stage Chris is a very different version from off stage Chris. And especially when he fronts his own bands and you're playing and you're not doing the right thing, you get the quick stare.
Hey, man.
You get the quick stare.
But Chris can make you cry, but he's also going to be the first guy to be like, "Hey, buddy, you all right?" And like dry your tears as well.
That's why we love him.
Yeah.
That's why we love
We've had a couple of. Remember Denver?
Bob Dylan, or not Bob, or
Denver.
We had a.
Should we fast forward 15 years in my story? Because we haven't even gotten to the part where I became a guitar tech.
Yeah, okay,
Like, I'm
let's get
still
there. Let's
not
get
even
there
there.
first.
Shit. Okay,
Let's get there first.
Let's get to there. Let's
Yeah.
move
So-
quickly. This is
Okay,
why I
I
interrupt.
want to,
This is
but-
why I interrupt, so I can speed you up.
So in
Hot heat. After
like,
that, boom.
after
then
that,
who's next?
After that's over, then there's like hanging around doing Vancouver stuff, and I was starting to like work on friends' guitars because I still always had guitars around, played a little bit in whatever stupid bands, whatever. Like, you know, had guitars around and was fixing them, and I've been a bike mechanic my whole life. I've always
So you've got that
made
thing. Yeah,
things.
you're that guy.
I was making road cases for people a long time ago. Like,
Can you
do
still make road
fixing.
cases?
Yeah, that's a whole other story. But yes, we have the
good to know.
technology to make road cases.
Anybody need road cases? Side guy. Call Matty.
Dobra Den.
He has
is the
an
name you need
Instagram
to know.
account at.
No, it's Dobra Den is the name you need to know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dobra.
Dobra Den. DOBREDEN. Yeah. Anyways, and so I'm always like the fixing things, building things, whatever guy. And so it was gravitating towards like friends would bring me their guitars, and so then I started getting like bands in Vancouver would be like, "Oh, can you come out and just like do this thing or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then I was talking to this dude that I knew that worked at Long and McQuaid one day. This is in 2012, and he was like, "Hey, man, I can't do this gig anymore for this band. Are you interested? Do you want to do it?" And I'm not going to mention who it is. You know who it is, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it. But I
'Cause
want to
he's a
give
dick?
credit to the person, the main guy, for teaching me a lot in the 3 years I was there. Like, credit where credit's due. I learned a lot in those 3 years I
But
worked
you
for
don't
them.
want to give him credit. Okay. Get it? I
I
get
just
it.
want
I
to say
get
out
it.
loud that I
He's a
learned a
piece of
lot.
shit.
You said it, not me.
Yeah.
I learned a lot in those 3 years I was there. I learned a lot about guitars in general. Like, when I got that gig, I had never touched a double neck. I had never tuned an open G guitar. I'd never tuned an open fucking anything. Like, my first show, I had never done what we were about to do.
So are you
And I
saying-
got on the bus for 6 weeks and
As a
did
guitar,
it.
as a guitar
Yeah,
tech, it's
as-
good to know all those tunings before you go, or at least
Yeah.
have your nomenclature so that you can.
Yeah, dude. I got on that bus and didn't know any of that stuff. But I did it, and I stayed there for 3 years. And I managed to do it for 3 years. And I think I got pretty good at it. I would say I learned the most on that tour. That taught me a lot on that tour, and snowballed into lots of other things. Like, that was 2012, so that wasn't that long ago.
So when did you get the big rec gig, and why?
My first thing with Big Rec, I think, was 2018, and it was our
why?
friend Andrew Brown had
Andrew Brown,
called me.
AB.
Yeah,
Wow, we've dropped a lot of names and we're cheersing to Andrew Brown.
I'm just sorry.
weird.
No offense.
Yeah, sorry, dude, but that was weird.
Huge offense. What a burn to Andrew Brown.
I mean,
Andrew
we
Brown.
have mentioned a lot of names, and all of a sudden you're like, Andrew Brown.
Sorry, guys, I just clued in.
Yeah, weird.
He's good.
So all
good
four people are gonna love that.
Yeah.
It's
But
us.
years
The four
before,
people is us.
me and Andrew had worked together with this other band, and so then we would become friends and work together. And then he called me for Big Rec a couple times, and the first few times I was like, I don't want to. Like, I'm doing other things. I'm sorry, man. Like, I didn't want to do it.
We were on Brian's side.
But I at first few times Andrew asked me, I said no. I was
Brian's
like, no,
side
I'm
of
not.
what?
I don't want to do it.
Oh, really?
And then eventually he pinned me down and was like, "Hey, man, we got all these dates this summer that we got."
Are we talking about Brian, who's no longer with us, Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
So I did a bunch of gigs with Brian Doherty as his tech in 2018, I believe. I think it was 18. Yeah. And had a great I everything I thought I knew, about those guys in that world, I didn't know because it was just stuff I had wrong. Like they've become some of my best friends in the world, and and I've been there a long time now. And I got in some crazy adventures that summer, played some awesome shows, and learned a lot of things. And like I'm still there. There was a gap in like during COVID where I wasn't around. I think that.
Well, we did that fateful El Macombo show.
That's right.
That was kind of your coming back.
Yeah, that was when I came back. But I think and then the first tour, or no, there was one before that, the crazy long one where you had just joined and Kai just joined.
Yeah.
I had been asked about that, but Matt Kirby went instead of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Curbman.
Yeah, Kirby.
As TM?
No, as
No, it's my guitar guy.
Chris's
Okay.
tech.
So you started as a tech.
Yeah.
And then now, okay, so we're working our way up to TM.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started as Brian's tech, and that was in 2018. And then I got out of the mix. I was out of the mix somehow. Our friend Matt Kirby ended up in as Chris's tech on this long, fateful death march that they went on.
That was a long ass.
And then during COVID, I got called back to come help them out at the El Macombo, and that was when Chris and I first met. And then it just kind of snowballed. From there was some...
Remember I got you to press the pedal for me for one little part?
And I'm so happy you remember that because I don't remember. I didn't remember that until you brought that up recently.
Really?
And it left my brain.
Oh,
And here we are thinking Chris Caddell's a great guitar player. He has to have somebody walk out on stage.
No, I just-
and
There must have
push.
been a reason.
push
No,
a
it was
fucking
like
pedal.
it was pretty close to the side of the stage, so you didn't really have to get on the stage
Why?
to do
What
it.
was
But it was a...
It was it was a part in the way my pedal board was set up for that first tour was like to go from, so all my pedals were in like a block on the bottom, which meant they're all individual pedals. So to go from like super distorted, I don't know what you just stepped on, but you stepped on something that. No,
No, I
we're
think
still
we're good.
fine.
We're good.
I just unplugged a cable without muting the PA.
Good work. But anyway, it was like in order to get from like super heavy and dry to like super clean was like 4 different things to step on. Yeah, it was like boop, 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 boop. And there was like no time for that.
Yeah. You had time for 2 boops at the most.
I had 2 boops at most, and then I still had another one to like hit. And I was just like, I was so frustrated with it. And I was like,
You needed a hand from a buddy.
I was like, Matt, do you mind doing this at this one little part?
Was this
You're
when,
like, yeah, man, no problem.
was this when your setup was like full analog?
No, I think you actually suggested it. You're like, do you want
I
me
think
to
you're
just
right.
do that?
Yeah, I think you're right. And so
Yeah.
what did we do? We just kind of took the pedal off, ran some extendos.
No, I think it stayed there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was like the El Macombo stage. I was pretty far to the right. I think you could reach from off stage.
So it was like a full-on cat's paw. Like,
Yeah, you were just like, yes, exactly. It was boop.
So I just kind
I'll
of
get
crept
that.
on stage.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of crept on, and it was just
1,
like.
2,
And I remember
3,
watching
4.
the footage,
Boop.
and you didn't appear on camera at all.
Do you know why? It's because I was
told them.
wearing all black clothes.
Oh! Dirks approves.
Yes.
Dirks approves.
I got your callbacks, buddy.
Nice.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
great. So yeah. So then, yeah.
And so then that was my.
then
That's kind of it, right? I think you guys
I think
did. You guys
after
did the COVID tour that I wasn't on, and then that whole
like
kerfuffle.
all the like drive-ins and stuff,
Yeah.
which was surprisingly fun. Like that was a fun little COVID thing. Like the drive-in shows were surprisingly like, oh, this is kind of neat actually. Like everybody was in their cars.
I was at the Ontario Place one.
Yeah, that one was really cool because maybe that. I forget which one it was. Maybe it was that one, but like everybody had to stay in their car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of a song, you're like, how are we gonna know if
Everybody's
anybody
honking.
even cares?
And then
Yeah,
like
flashing lights and
Oh,
like
yeah.
honking. It was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
It's almost louder
Yeah.
than cheering.
Yeah, it was.
'Cause
It was really cool.
Yeah.
And then, like, by the end of it, people were allowed to kind of like mingle outside the cars, and then it just lost all of that, and it was just like you're just playing for like
You know what you
half
should
empty
do?
parking lots.
You should just do another one of those COVID concerts, but you're allowed to hang out outside of your. So now you
No,
have
but I'm
cars
saying, like,
inside
no, but-
and people. So now you're honking and cheering.
Well, yeah, like,
Bring 'em
but
both
as
together.
soon as you were allowed to like not,
Yeah, of course,
you didn't
nobody
have
cared,
to
yeah.
be in the car. You lost the whole lights and honking thing,
Yeah.
which kind of sucked.
I did one of those
Which
COVID
one?
concerts. I did one in Sudbury in a Walmart parking lot with Serena Ryder and Sekou.
I was gonna say, of course, yeah, Sekou
Yeah.
playing drums on that,
And it was
nice.
the duo. They did it as a duo. And that morning,
like her and Sekou.
yeah, it was just her and Sekou. No Brian or anything. And me and Deb went up. Deb was TM front of house.
Deb and I.
And,
yeah?
and it was me as Serena's tech and Sekou's helper. And that morning, it was like 8, 9 in the morning, and we're setting up a stage and PA, and I'm like getting Guitar World going. And I hear this rustling in the bushes behind me, and this is Sudbury, right? It's kind of wild. And we're in a Walmart parking lot, which is, pushed up against the forest. And I turn around, and there's a fucking black bear standing behind me. Like, I'm not kidding. Right there. And I was like, oh, shit. So, the first thing I did is I got on my phone. Take a picture. I ain't worried about my life here. I'm in Guitar World. There's a black bear.
Was it a good picture?
I got some video.
Really?
Yeah, and photos. I'll
Show
I'll
us.
I'll pull them up later.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's possible you can
Yeah, we
insert.
can put it
insert.
in, yeah.
I'll send you something. So there's a black bear came to party with me in Guitar World, and so he kind of comes through, and I was like, oh fuck. Well, nothing here is tasty.
How
so
big is
maybe-
this thing?
I don't know, a couple hundred pounds.
Like as big as this unit?
He wasn't
the
that
hi-fi?
big, and what I was worried about was that he wasn't that big, and I was like, oh, that's a little guy.
Oh,
so
there's somebody bigger
There's
around.
going to be someone bigger around. Oh shit! And so I'm like, hey, Deb, bear, and she's like, what? She's 50 feet away. What? Never mind. I'll deal with it.
You're doing
And so there's a.
can't hear
yeah, you're doing the loud whisper.
I'm miming. Bear. I'm miming bear. Yeah. And then there was a couple stagehand guys, and I was like, dudes, everyone stop what you're doing. Just hang on a second. We got a visitor over here. And so he kind of came through and wandered around and gave a sniff and checked out the box of Tim Hortons that was there. And then he fucked off. And then later, about half an hour later, we could hear like a big commotion on the other side of the parking lot. And clearly he was over there now. So he was just doing his morning perimeter check of the Walmart parking lot. But
That's great.
That's awesome.
yeah, that was
Bear
a fun
Patrol.
one.
That's awesome. You're just like, you'd be the most calm person about it. It's like, there's a bear here. So
Yeah.
sorry I couldn't do the guitar change.
Yeah,
And
sorry,
as long-
Serena.
As long as that is
Just
bearable.
hang on to that one for a sec for
If
your
you-
old buddy.
We got an obstacle.
We got a little bit of a situation
Car.
over here.
Yeah. Wheels.
Bear.
Yeah. Bear. Time out.
Bear. Time out.
Speaking of timeout, this is the first time that we've had 3 sets of our sponsors. Plunge Audio.
Yes. Plunge
If
audio.
you can't hear,
Plunge Audio.
let's hear. That's their slogan.
Is it really? If you can't
No.
hear, let's hear.
No.
No, it's
I'm
obviously
just-
not. That's a terrible slogan.
I was gonna say.
We're gonna get a cease and desist from Plunge right now.
That's the slogan
you-
today.
it used to
Don't
be your
let that guy
sponsor.
Yeah.
Talk about us.
hear, then what are you doing?
Yeah. Boom. There, it's better. What's the better
Sounds
thing?
better already. Is
But the
what
funny
you
thing
mean.
is that
Ah,
I didn't hear
sounds
that.
better already. Plunge
no.
audio.
There we go.
Sounds better already.
Oh.
Barbs,
Wow.
come bring
Yeah.
in the
hear
heat.
that?
You know what's funny?
They
We'll talk
don't
about-
know they're our sponsor, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Simon doesn't know yet.
doing it.
We're
He's
just
gonna be
recording.
stoked when we come
Oh.
up with a new slogan.
No, he's going to be
as
the
well.
first person to be like,
Can you stop talking about my fucking ears, you pieces of shit?
My sales have plummeted
Yeah.
in the last 2 weeks.
Oh my god, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever
Plunge
been a part
audio.
of.
Not,
All 3
not
people
just
that
for
watch-
podcasting.
yeah, this just
All 3
plunged.
people that watch your podcast, none of them bought Plunge Audio.
Our whole thing plunged. Our whole thing got plunged.
Yeah.
Like, that's on you, Dick. You know what? So anyway, so Dan runs. We've already talked about Dan's things, and then he's the reason that Dan runs Peas. And so the fact that Matt showed up today and he put his little thing to his unit down to be like, oh my god, you got plunges too. And
There's another one here. Here.
Yeah, we got
those are
three.
mine,
We
yeah.
got three. Look at this. Look at us.
I can't wait.
Carabiners and everything.
You can't.
Can't wait.
Oh, ow.
You can't write this stuff, can you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
So here's the
Obviously.
thing. So here's the thing is that we were talking about, and this is always, it's a musician. We are Canada's musicians podcast. So we have to talk about these things so everybody knows about them. For the
Musicians
people.
and experienced roadmen.
Yeah.
There it is. So you've done a bunch of things. So can you talk about why you enjoy these ears and start with the custom shit?
I've had multiple pairs
There
of
we go.
customs.
Yes. Go.
And the last pair I had,
And why do you get rid of your customs?
one of the drivers failed. One of the sides failed inside 6 months, and the other one failed just outside 6 months, which would have been the warranty time. And so I got one replaced, and I got them back with a note from the company being like, hey, you really shouldn't keep these in those miniature Pelicans that aren't breathable. And I was like, dude, you gave me that miniature Pelican with my brand new ears in it to keep them in it. And so I was like, well, that's a shitty note to get. And so then I put them on and tried them, and I was like, something's not right. You know, the new one sounds good, but something's going on over here. So I A-B'd them, like playing around with my laptop, like different headphones, and I'm like, this left side's fucked now. And so I sent them back, and they were like, yeah, the left side's gone. And I was like, they were like, sorry, it's outside 6 months though. It's going to be like $400 to fix them. And I just never wrote them back. Like they're still sitting in their service center. And I just said, fuck it. And so that was maybe a year and a year ago maybe. And one of our guys, was it Pelche that was talking about?
Steve?
Yeah, no,
I got
Jeff Pelche.
I got these ones, or my stage ones, on our, I think partway through our last tour.
Is that what you're running stage?
I think that sounds right.
The
Chris.
Yeah, I
beginning?
do the
Okay.
stage, yeah.
Instead of the dynamic.
These ones are the dynamics, but
Okay.
I have the
Okay.
stage as well.
But I think it was maybe Jeff Pelche knows Plunge Dry. Is that possible?
Oh yeah, I think yeah.
And so he arranged an order for us. There was a couple of us that needed new ones. Like mine were basically just held together with duct tape at that point.
Right.
And so I got my hands on these. I just like these because they reproduce exactly what I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be hearing. Like they're clear and they're loud and they're comfortable.
Yep.
And
Do you know about this? I actually, we've never met. So do you
Right.
know about Plunge?
No.
So Simon, the guy that started this,
Right.
he did customs for 18 years. And he did Dan Lanois in Calgary in 2006.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason he did customs was because you can't make ear canal things the way that old printing was. So as soon as 3D printing came out, now you can change and you can make an actual proper, like a generic thing that when you spin it and put it in, now it fits the ear canal. So just that technology change is now, and when Simon comes on, he'll tell us all about this, which is great. But when you look inside, those tips are the things that create that suction, which is the game changer. So it's the two things. It's that, oh, that's our hour. Stop this.
Come on, Noel, it's just fun.
We're going more. We're going more.
All right, I'll set another 20.
Anyway, so yeah. So the tips are the things that create the suction, but yeah, it's so nice to, yeah, that's why he's like, I've stopped doing molds and now I'm doing.
I prefer them for the molds.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what we're trying to say as musicians, if you have, don't spend $2,500 on that shit. Just go and,
What was the total cost for a certain somebody's new ones?
$3,000.
$3,000 US.
Wow.
That's
where
like
did you get, because you
right?
sent them away to get the drivers where?
Roughly these days with the exchange.
I'm not saying who or where.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. No, we don't need to go there. No.
But
We'll talk
this,
after,
but this is a much more reasonable
Yeah.
alternative.
So,
but
and
I love them.
Do
They're
yourself,
great.
start here, please. Jesus Christ, please.
And I had their molds before. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I had seen Simon. He made my molds, and I had them before. But my ears changed and they started popping out, so I had to get these. And it was like, yes,
yeah.
It was the first. We were in Calgary. They're from Calgary.
Yep.
But I went and pick them up from his house, I think.
Yeah.
And went back to sound check. I'm like, I'm hearing things I've never heard before.
And that's what you
I think it
told
was
me.
the first time I
only
talked
liked
to
some of
Kai.
it.
Yeah.
Like, Kai, I need some changes.
Yeah.
It's like, you haven't talked to me in months.
This is what I've been playing to.
Yeah. What?
As you go on to have
She
your
was like,
best show
"Dude,
ever that
dude, I
night.
thought it was weird too.
we're gonna get every Canadian band eventually on Plunge, and that's it. Like it.
I mean,
Start there, and then if you find anything better, congratulations. And I hope
I feel
your
like
bank
if
account does-
anybody tries them,
Yeah.
they'd just be like, oh man.
And I don't want to give anything away, but there might be more Plunge surprises when it comes to ears coming down. Coming
Can't
down the line.
wait.
Coming down the line. Anyway.
Can't wait.
Oh, that's right.
Can't wait.
Oh, these. Do they come in sleeping bags? Sorry, that was just.
They do actually. Mine's got a little sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about more like Al's finger. Man, I'm getting all tied
They
up
do.
here. Is this in my butt?
You got. I don't think I got the sleeping bag. I only
got
got the
the sleeping bag?
clamshell.
Okay.
Oh, and you got a little cleaner in there with yours too.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's handy.
We talked about this. It's
Dude,
the.
this is essential.
Do you want to know what's so funny?
My other one's ruined because I use it
So
so much. Not to gross
whole
people
point
out at the
is-
state of my gross ears.
there you go. You I can kind of see.
No,
that.
we can put a clip up. You don't
Okay.
need to. Yeah.
All right. Sorry,
Yeah.
Al. But you can see these.
We have
things.
technology for
These
this.
are the gels. Do you want to know what's funny? Is my ears are so small that I can't even put a gel on.
He doesn't even have a tip on his.
I can't
You know what they
tip
say
it.
about small ears?
Oh, don't.
Small canals.
The,
I knew you were gonna make fun of my canals.
guys, I was only born. I'm sorry. I didn't build my own canals.
just as good.
So Simon told me they're like, oh, there's micro tips for you little guys.
Oh, just a little.
So I
Told
can't
you,
even
little
put
guy.
them on.
I have a tour manager question.
Yeah.
What
Ask the real
percentage of the
tour manager.
time are you chasing people for money?
No, at the end of the night. And first of all, if you're with a legitimate band, there's no chasing. The people that in the venues that you're dealing with know that how this is part of the procedure.
I don't think this
Have
was a
you ever
question
had
for
to
you,
run?
Noel.
Have you had to chase?
I think I asked him the question, but
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
what I was
fair,
saying. I
you
don't think this
answer
was
it.
for
What do
you,
think?
Noel, but that's okay.
Please tell me, master of everything. Please tell me.
In the sketchier days, when there was, when things were less contractual and a little more loosey goosey,
Yeah.
door deals and stuff, I used to keep a head counter clicker with me in my production case, where if I thought it was going to be, if we were going to get X amount of the back end and whatever, or like past this amount, you get this. Like, I've definitely stood in the corner of a room before and gone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like I've done that.
Wow.
But I do have a crazy getting paid story,
I love it.
a crazy one. But skip ahead to the present day. These days, with the way agents and promoters work, I don't settle a lot of shows anymore. Like this doesn't happen. Like
It's just straight
payment
to the.
things are wired,
Right.
and they go to the agent, and then I
You're not
don't
sitting
really.
in a back smoky office with
Yes. That's what I was
some
talking
dude
about.
like just counting bills.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, it's a good night tonight.
So let's talk about the early stages. Yeah. Tell us fun money stories on the early side.
He's still
He's got
telling
one. He
us the
literally
story.
just was about to.
He's telling
and
us
you're
the
like-
story.
You're
You
like,
guys-
wow,
it-
Now I think
you-
nowadays.
You guys interrupted
I'm
him.
gonna unplug
I was
your
getting him back
microphone.
to it.
I'm gonna unplug your microphone.
Okay, I got two, and one one of them's a little crazier than the other. I'll start with the maybe less crazy one. We're doing this gig that was like South by Southwest adjacent. It wasn't officially part of South by, but it was during South by in Austin, just down the road from where the main Austin things happen. And it was in this car rim tire shop parking lot. And I swear the PA like had 27 boxes. Yes, I used an odd number intentionally there, and every single one of them was different. And it was a complete shit show. This dude, named Bushwick Bill, was involved, which
27 boxes. What does that mean?
like different speaker boxes all stacked together, wired in crazy ways.
Like their
And
sound
none
system
of
was a
them
shit
matched.
show.
Oh,
Yeah.
PA.
PA boxes,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
it was a makeshift
It's
stage.
like watching Horseshack at the Linsmore.
Yeah.
Sounds like I like that.
I love the Linsmore, but that PA is garbage.
Yeah. So like sketchy part of town, sketchy PA, sketchy stage, sketchy crowd, and with Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys, right?
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know who that is.
No. Who is this?
You're gonna have to look him up.
But Bushwood Bill
Crazy guy.
Bushwick?
tells me
Bushwick?
enough.
Yeah.
Bill?
Crazy guy.
Okay.
Crazy guy. Anyways, the show is with this band I don't work for anymore. And at the end of we played for 45 minutes or 50 minutes or something, and we kind of got on and then got the fuck out of there. We're packing up, and
He's a rapper.
was a rapper, R.I.P.
Yep.
And
Richard William Stevens
I had
Shaw,
to
better known as Bushwick
shake
Bill.
this dude
Jamaican
down,
rapper.
this
Jamaican
promoter, and I ended up getting like $891 in crumpled up singles. And
What?
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, okay, that looks right. Let's get the fuck out of here. And so we just threw everyone in the van and got out of there. Like it was getting sketchier. It was getting darker and sketchier out, and it didn't feel right anymore. And
Literally a bag of money.
yeah,
Yeah.
we had a bag of money. And we went back to the safe side of Austin for the rest of the night. And I wasn't hanging out over there anymore.
Yeah. He was born in Kingston, Jamaica, 1966. Died in Denver, Colorado in 2019.
Yeah,
Pancreatic cancer.
yeah,
Music group Ghetto Boys, 1986 to 2019.
yeah.
Richard William Stevens Shaw.
I can put the Wikipedia.
Shot his own eye out.
No way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, okay, yeah. I looked
Yeah.
at the pictures of him. His face wasn't right. So that's what that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, there's another crazier one.
Wait, why were you? How did you deal with this? Why were you a part of this?
I can't. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
not okay with
that's
saying
sort
who.
of funny.
I'm not a lot. That's
Just trust me that I was there.
I plead the
and
fifth.
that happened.
All right.
And this other, so this other one, which is way wilder, and I'm definitely not saying who this was, is we were playing a show on a res in northern Saskatchewan, and I had been instructed to make sure I get a certified check, like from the bank. We all know what a certified check is, right? That's when the bank says, yeah, this $25,000 is actually here and has a stamp on it.
It's like money.
Yeah, it's basically money.
Yeah.
So, management had wanted me to make sure I settle the show before we go on stage. Like that was the new policy going forward that year. Is you get paid before we go on, you know. And so I went up. I went to go and speak to the guy that was running it from the local band that was putting it on, and I was like, hey man, like, can we settle up the show? And so he's like, oh yeah, cool. And I'm in his. It wasn't like an office, but it was just his room. It was in an arena, and like a minor hockey arena. And he hands me a check for the right amount, 20 whatever, however many thousand, whatever it was, but it wasn't a certified check. It wasn't from
Personal?
TD or RBC. It was from the band, like his. We were on the res.
Yeah.
From his band, right? It was from their bank. I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I said, I said, this isn't what we're supposed to get. I'm supposed to pick up a certified check. That's my instructions. I'm just the guy. I'm just the go-between here. I'm supposed to pick up a certified check. But
Good start.
let me go have a word. Let me make a phone call and see if this is okay. And so I did. And I let the main guy whose band it was know. I was like, hey man, this is what we got. And he's like, okay, well we need to make a few phone calls. And so we made a phone call, and the decision was made that no, we're not going on stage until we have a certified check, or hey, maybe there's cash around. And so I go back to the guy and I was like, hey man, like I gotta have something other than this. This is not what is agreed on the contract. This isn't okay.
It's like a Blues Brothers check.
Yeah.
I like to write it on the dash.
I owe you $100 million after
right.
the show.
It's as good as
Yeah.
money, trust me.
Yeah, this is good for 27,000 Chris Cadell bucks.
Yeah, 275,000.
Real currency.
Might want to
Yeah.
hold on to that one.
That's right. What's with this head that's on this money? Who is this guy?
It's me.
long story long is the main dude in this band and me, we go back up to this guy's office, and now there's a weapon involved. And at this point, like, I'm a little bit in over my head. And this person I'm with, that's our guy, is physically bigger than me. And, like, if there's going to be a fight, I'll help him out, but he's going in first because he's the biggest dude here, and it's his money. And so we go up there, and he's got a weapon, and we're like, hey, man, we have to get a different form of money. Like, this check isn't going to work. I'm sure you guys are all in the up and up. You got us here. Like, I'm sure it's fine, but it's not what we agreed upon.
But a certified check needs to be validated by a bank.
Which ain't happening at Saturday on
100%.
9 o'clock on Saturday night.
Now what do you do?
So this fucking guy that I'm with says, I know that you guys are all big on cash and none of you are big on the bank. I need you to take a hat and you go around to all your friends that I know are spending money at the bar tonight. I know all your friends have cash on them. You're going to go around this room for the next 15 minutes and you're going to come up with, we settled on $15,000. He's like, you're going to come back with $15,000 in cash, and we're going to take that cash and this check, and then we'll play. And the dude did. He came back 15 minutes later with a wad of money.
Wow.
And we went on stage and played the show, and we left the next day quickly with the cash and the check from the band. And later that week, that check cleared, and they sent back the bounty. Like, they gave him back
good for
what
them.
we had
Good
took.
for them.
Like,
That's
we sent
right.
it back.
Oh, nice.
Because it's people we know. Like,
Yeah,
it was,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And but
So it was a deposit. A deposit.
Yeah.
You collected a deposit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Cash
Yeah.
deposit. No big deal.
so
crazy.
We're all friends here.
that's been my wildest one.
I can't
this
wait
is
till
why-
we turn this off and we get to talk about
This is why I'm,
guys can't
I'm
wait.
just a guitar player. Like, I would not be good in that situation.
Yeah,
I would just
this
be
is
like,
why.
oh, okay, got it. Okay, guys, bye.
Here's another question.
Thank you. I hope this is good.
As a TM, if you were sick, I'm deathly ill, I got to call a friend to fill in. Do you know people that you could throw into that position right away to be like,
Big Ret currently has half the TMs in Canada on their crew, so
that's
we're pretty well staffed.
oh, okay.
We literally have
Four.
Four.
Yeah. We got 4.
Okay,
So we're
never
pretty
mind.
stacked.
They're doing other
But
jobs.
no, I mean, the network is very small
And
in this
none of
country.
these guys are drama enough that you're like, oh, I wouldn't want people to deal with these.
I feel like they would self-weed out, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. After
you
that
know,
many years, yeah.
Chris, I've gone down midday, and you've had to do a show without me. Remember?
Yeah.
In Dallas,
yeah. You
where
were
I
in
watched from a wheelchair from the side of the stage.
Wheelchair?
Yeah, no, we'll always make it work.
Do you want to tell this story?
You got
This year?
wheelchaired?
At this
How
whole
did-
day, dude.
Oh man, like,
Is the day, right?
yeah?
So okay, so
Was that us coming back from Colorado, or did we have to go to Colorado the next day?
we were on our way to Colorado.
Okay, so,
we
but
were,
we're on our way to Dallas, right?
we were coming up from Houston on our way to Dallas.
I don't know where up and
Houston
down
south,
is there.
Dallas is north.
Okay,
Carry
so
one.
we're headed up to Dallas.
EQ. MC squared.
I'm pretty sure we had a great night the night before. I wake up to, Goodell, pack up all your stuff. We gotta go. I'm like, what? And it's like everybody's just like packing their things. I'm the last one up because I'm
way.
like, yeah, I'm a late sleeper.
That's Cadell. Yeah, we're
I
not
don't. I don't.
surprised.
You know,
This is-
like
you're the
literally,
worst. You're
tour
the
bus
worst.
is my time machine.
Yeah.
You know,
It's your phone
I will
booth.
go to bed as late as possible so I don't have to deal with the drive. You know, and sometimes there's like a 10, 12-hour drive
Yeah.
going on. I'd rather sleep for most of that. I don't want to be up with 11 other sweaty men, unshowered, bad morning breath. I'd rather just be
Farting
waking
in the
up,
front lounge.
you know.
Farting in your own space.
You know, the crew, God bless them, will be in, you know,
Okay.
loading the stuff in,
Blah,
stuff
blah,
like that.
blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Anyway.
Anyway, I'm a late.
Chris wakes up
I'm
to
late
a
up.
dead bus on the side of the road, and me knocking on his bunk, going, "Hey, dude,
Yeah, we gotta
pack up
move
all your
out
shit.
now."
We're vacating now."
Like now.
So
Okay.
what had happened is that I'd woken up on to the sound of a bus dying, And so me and Kai get up, and the bus is dead on the side of the road on an interstate in Texas. And we kind of look out the window, and we're like, oh, fuck, we are really on the side of the highway. I think we were on an off-ramp. Our driver had the foresight to get us on an off-ramp,
It
right?
was like we got off on like an edge of an on-ramp, I think.
Okay.
But it was like just a...
Not
it
an
wasn't a
off-ramp,
big
on-ramp.
one. It was like
You're
just
off
a
on the
road
off ramp.
Yeah.
On the on
sort of thing.
Ramp,
A little bit
on the
safer.
off ramp.
Oh yeah,
little safer.
it was a safe spot for
Yeah.
sure.
So I get up in the morning, and it's like 7:38, and me and Kai kind of poke our heads out. We're like, oh, fuck, we should go have a look at what's going on. And the driver is in the engine bay, up to his elbows in shit already, swearing, sweaty, trying to make something happen. And we're like, oh, no, this doesn't look good. Because the bus is silent. Like, everything's off. Nothing's working. Usually something's working, like the Jenny's humming, something's going on.
The air is going on.
Air's
We've
going.
already talked in this podcast before about when you're an actual like a driver, you need to know how to fix stuff.
Systems.
On the, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this bus is dead silent. And so
Is
Kai
this
and
guy
I,
fixing it?
he's working on it. So I check in on him. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? And he's like, give me a minute. I'm like, okay, cool. So me and Kai take a walk down the road, and we're just looking around the bushes, see what you see on the side of the road. We're just talking about the night before, because the night before had been that wild one in Houston at the world's smallest stage, where the entire crew was all on stage right that night.
That's right. Yeah.
Like the stage for a Big Red show was 12 wide by 8, but also 3.5 feet high, which doesn't sound like a lot,
No, it's not.
but that's actually kind of high when it's 12 by 8. So it was like
Yeah.
an eraser tip sitting in the middle, in the back of this room, and so. You know what I mean? Like it was like a cardboard box in a gymnasium. That's what it was.
Like
And
a
then-
CrossFit box. You
Yeah.
guys are like
and
playing.
then like to my right was just all of the guys. So like Shaner's there, you're there, Kai's there, and Brett.
Everyone's
Just
there.
Everybody. There's 4 guys with like guitars just circling around this tiny little.
So these
like
are the-
maybe like
These are
100
guitar
square feet.
techs.
Oh, yeah.
Guitar tech,
Maybe.
drum tech,
And monitors.
2 guitar
monitors.
techs, drum tech, bass tech.
Monitor. Okay.
Everyone's there. Whole
Okay.
party's there. So this is the night after that. So it had gone from like,
Like we made it through that kind of night. We're like,
Yes.
yes, let's
we wake
blow
up-
off some steam.
wake up in the morning, bus is roasted. And so Kai and I take a walk down the road, and about 10 minutes goes by, and I think I looked at him and I go, I need to go deal with this, right? And he's like, yeah, let's go back. And so we go back, and I'm talking to the driver, and the bus is dead. It's not going to start again. So I just had to, I made a coffee real quick, or did I? Because there's no power. So
Yeah, probably not.
No.
what did I do? Drink a Pepsi?
You probably wished on coffee.
I don't know.
Made
I
a,
feel
Fuck.
like
made a coffee in your mind.
I feel like
Made a
there was
coffee in my
something going
mind.
on.
Maybe there was a Dunkin' at the off ramp or something.
Maybe.
What is that one? 20?
Yeah.
That's an hour and 20, and I started a little late.
Okay.
We might have 20,
Finish the story.
20 minutes.
I can do this in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So I get on the phone. We call a heavy haul tow truck because we have to get the trailer to the gig, right? Then I call a local like tourist coach company with those 50-person coaches. I call them. So the heavy haul truck shows up. We unhook the trailer. It was a whole mess. We end up getting the trailer hooked up to like one of those tow trucks that tows semis, like huge trucks and stuff. That guy takes off for the venue. I've got all these guys packing up all their shit, and there's a full bus, like 11 or 12 of us, like everyone's
there's
there.
12 of us.
Because we had been on 2 buses and then went down to 1 to be in the States, so it's a full house. So
This
now
is our 3rd bus fire of the trip.
oh, dude, there's so many stories. We haven't even told the story about lighting a bus on fire in Montreal.
This is just one
Yeah.
bus of like 5 that have gone down.
We're gonna have to have Maddie.
So
B
anyway,
back
this
for
is
gotta
the
be a
Dallas,
part 2.
This is
Maddie
the
B
Dallas
for
story,
part B.
which ties into your like, what do you do when you're sick?
Yeah.
Question.
So then this tour bus company that does, takes people on tours of like cherry blossom trees and stuff, like it shows up. And so we're stuffing the bays full of everything. You know the ones. And we're stuffing
That's
the
so
bays full.
perfect though. Like I'm right back there. I'm just like, oh, they look so nice today.
So we stuff in the bays with all of our shit. We get everyone on board. We've got a hilarious picture of, and everyone's like, people are only sitting in every 4th bench, right? Like
Yeah.
no one's sitting together.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
We sat at the side of the road for a good.
We were there for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get out of there till 3 o'clock. I don't think. Like, it took a long
So I
time.
was up at like that was my like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
So like, hey guys,
And
good
everybody
morning.
fucking rock and roll. The best thing. I want to be a rock star. Get ready.
See the world, they said.
Fuck ready.
Oh yeah.
So we get to the gig late, and we the tow truck drops the trailer at the side of the venue, and so we just haul ass at it. And this whole time, I'm making arrangements with the company to have another bus come from San Francisco to meet us, and then we got to talk about flights, and I'm trying to figure out what the bus is even going to make it there, and all this shit. Like, I must have charged my phone 5 times that day just trying to figure it out. So we get there, we get loaded in, we get these guys up on stage. Seiku's nowhere to be seen, so Brett does the sound check instead of Seiku.
No, was that Brad
Or was that Warren?
I think that was Warren G.
Warren G fills in for Seiku, and the show ends up happening. And it was a good show. Oh, okay. Sorry. We all split for dinner. We go for dinner. We come back, and now the trailer needs to be moved because we had dropped it where we had dropped it. I think someone like Lauryn Hill was playing the next day.
No, it was Macy Gray.
Macy Gray, thank you.
Yeah.
And she had 2 buses and 2 trailers or something, and a truck coming in. So the venue was like, you can't leave your trailer there. I'm like, oh my God, just one thing after another. Okay, cool. So we gather up everybody, like the opening bands, these guys, basically everyone except Ian, I think, was there to help us, because we had to unwinch the trailer, pick this fucking thing up
As a
and
team?
roll it down the street.
As humans.
Roll
A bunch
it
of
like-
humans.
And it wasn't flat.
That's awesome.
It wasn't.
No, of course
really
not.
Far.
It was
It
like
never
this.
fucking is.
It was definitely.
How many guys?
Oh, 8, 9, 10. Like everyone we could find.
Yeah, anybody, any
that's
living
awesome.
being.
And I think we took like a dolly maybe, and we winched the standoff
Yeah, just
back down.
so it wouldn't go down and.
Yes, so we wouldn't drop it.
Yeah.
So we get the trailer back down the street, and I think the way it ended up stopping is we just kind of steered it into the curb, and it went whoop, and stopped. And then Warren went across the street and got some rocks from a rock garden and stuck them under the tires, like from someone's decorative garden. And so now we're like, okay, cool. The trailer's empty and it's parked, and I let the bus company know, like, come get your fucking trailer. Like, this is where it lives now. Like, we're done with this trailer. We can't do anything with it. We're out. And I had arranged for a truck to come and pick our stuff up at the end of the night. But at this point in the day, I'm max stress, and I just helped move this trailer, and I'm already a little bit fragile. My back's not very good. And then we had dumped all our merch on the side of the road to move the trailer, and so now me and the boys are like picking up boxes of merch and throwing them inside the club just to get everything contained and inside the club. And I pick up this box and I do one of these to throw it, and my back just stops working, and I fall on the floor, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I knew it's happened to me before, and I knew what had happened. And I was like, you guys, I'm done. I can't move. I can't move. And so they get the EMS that had been at the club to come back with a giant fistful of candy bowl full of Advils and a wheelchair and ice packs and all kinds of shit. And these guys got me up off the ground. Like, I was immobilized, right?
Yeah,
Like, you were there.
You couldn't even move
Yeah.
or anything. We're like, what can we do for you? And you're just like, don't touch me.
Yeah, the back is fucked.
Yeah,
when you
it's-
fuck
it's
your back.
insane, man.
Yeah,
Done.
that's a whole level of fucked.
Yeah.
It was a lot to get you into that wheelchair.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. Yeah, it
And
was a
then
lot.
it was like, so who's teching for me tonight?
So,
I love that's your thinking. Yeah.
well,
I mean,
show
a
must
show
go
in,
on.
like,
who's gonna
like a
fix me?
couple
We're
We're an
hours.
hour before showtime,
Yeah,
right?
like this is a real question.
Yeah,
It's not,
this is-
I'm not being insensitive.
No.
It's just
Yeah,
like,
no, that's logistics.
No,
Yeah,
no.
just
That
like,
was
what
my
are we
first
gonna
thought too. Is how am I going to do the show?
Like you're just like I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do the show tonight. I'm like, perhaps we'll figure that out, but like just take it easy
So-
here. Like do your thing.
So you went where?
So they put me in a wheelchair side stage,
We have a
and
picture of this,
Warren
too.
and Brett, I assume, and
We'll
you.
throw this picture up.
it's good.
We got
We'll
some pictures,
we'll
yeah.
put this
It's one of
picture
the
up.
best. It's
And
actually become a sticker.
now.
It's become a very
What a
popular
hilarious
sticker
picture that was. There
very
we
in
go.
the Big
popular
Rec group
sticker.
chat. So they took Chris's guitar boat and turned it around so it's facing him on stage, put it on a road case, and he managed himself. And it was fine. Like, we got through it.
It was fine.
But I
It was
watched
just
from
like-
side stage with my in-ears in, and I was like,
What does
oh,
that tell you?
Fuck
What
me,
does that
man.
tell you? They could do it. They just don't want to because they're fucking prima
That's
donnas.
not where this story's going.
No, it's not that.
No.
It's
All
it was
we're getting
not at all.
down to, this is what we were
no.
trying
It
to
was
get
it was
to.
definitely like
Guitar
in between
players
songs.
are prima
In between
donnas.
songs, it was like instead of the show just flowing, it was like, guys, just give me an extra beat because I'm gonna have to top up all my guitars. You know, like, and that takes a second, and it's like, you know, nobody wants
I
nobody
get
wants
it.
to see like the guitar player like.
Yeah.
1 second, yeah, guys. I know this might have cost like $100 for you, but I'll just be one moment.
The crowd's like, what the fuck is going on here?
So
It was,
long story long, we got through the show, and at the end of the night, I had to call 5 Ubers to get.
Right, to
Like,
get-
we had a 5-ton show up to take all the gear, everyone's luggage, like as much stuff as we could get rid of. I get everyone into Ubers and into hotels that I had booked that day because we weren't planning on being in hotels. We're supposed to be in a bus. So now I get it.
Going
hotels.
to Colorado.
This is a nightmare.
And then the next morning, I'm up at 7:30 in the morning on the phone with a travel agent with multiple sets of flights all ready to go on hold because the bus company at that point at 7:30 in the morning was still telling me, no, the bus, we're going to get the bus fixed. We're going to get the bus fixed. It was in a shop. And he's like, we're going to get it fixed. And I was like, dude, if you don't tell me by 9 a.m. whether this bus is getting fixed, we're getting on a plane and you're paying for those plane tickets. And he was like, no, it's going to work. It's going to work. And I called him at like 8:55 and I was like, dude, is that bus on its way to me? And he's like, no. And I said, all right, well, you're going to pay for 12 flights to Denver and all these hotels tonight and all the hotels tomorrow night and all our baggage overages to fly on fucking Spirit or whatever we took there. And I pressed play on those plane tickets and got everyone up downstairs for a 10 a.m. lobby call. And like, I can barely walk still at this point.
Yeah.
But we got on that plane and we got to Denver and we get...
How did you get to Denver?
I flew.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The moral of the story here is there are no sick days.
There are no sick days. Good callback. That's where we were going with
You
this.
don't.
Yeah.
Get
So we
sick
get to
days.
Denver, and some of the guys went to an Avalanche game, which was awesome. Wish I could have gone. That sounds great. Went straight to an Avalanche game.
Almost went.
Who went? Warren and Brett?
Yeah, but they were getting there at the start of the second period.
So we get into our hotel, and the next morning, the bus company had hot-shotted a bus from San Francisco to Denver to meet us. And so we were going to have a new bus with a new trailer. And we all walk out. It's like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., lobby call. Everyone walks out with their gear. And I'm walking with our production manager. And we're like 150 feet away from the bus. And we're looking at the bus. And then we kind of look at each other. And at the same time, we went, that trailer's too fucking small.
This was a ledge moment.
And this is where we're going with this, and this is going to wrap us to the end of this podcast. Is that me and Will? We looked at the trailer.
Who's Will?
Our production manager and lighting guy.
Okay.
And we looked at the trailer, and we're like, that trailer's not going to fit all our backline, our audio, and our lights. There's no way it's happening. And so immediately, I didn't even need to measure it. You can just, when you've been looking at something for 6 weeks and then something smaller, you just know. And so I immediately, I get on the phone with the bus company, and I was like, dude, this trailer's not going to work. I don't even need to open it up to tell you this trailer's not going to work. And he was like, oh, fuck, man, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to tell you. And I said, I'll tell you, you're going to be paying for a U-Haul and my guys to drive the shit that doesn't fit to the next show in Saskatoon. So we all get on the bus. We all get on the bus.
Craziest
and,
tour, man.
and we get to the club.
Nashville to Saskatoon?
No, Denver.
Denver
We're in
to Saskatoon.
We get
Okay.
on the bus and we go to the club, and we're loading in, and so we're making friends with the new bus driver. He was a super nice guy,
Great guy.
and he was there to help us out. And I was like, okay, dude, I got like your room's all set. So as soon as we get unloaded and like get situated, and you teach us about all the new little things about the bus we need to know, I'll get you out of here. We'll get a runner, get you out of here, get to your hotel, and we'll see you at midnight tonight. And so I'm dealing with him, and he calls me from the hotel. He's like, hey, man, the hotel says the card is declined. I can't get in my room. And at that point, we were at the club. We're talking about how we're going to move everything around. Because, the truck from Dallas had showed up to dump our gear. It was a whole thing. And that's when I finally finally snapped. And me and Will are standing inside the venue they're standing in the lobby of the club. And the driver had just told me that the card didn't work. And I'm like, we're making U-Haul reservations to drive our lighting rig to Saskatoon. I know I've got to put 2 guys on the road for 24 hours. And I snapped and I went to punch the wall. And Will, I fucking love this man. He pulls a garbage can lid off a can and he gives me a nudge and spins me around as I'm swinging. And I gave this garbage can lid 4 of the hardest punches I've ever given anything in my life.
Which is much better than a wall.
Yeah, he saved me from doing the full
Never
Tom Petty.
win.
You know
Never
what I mean?
win against a wall.
You know
Never
that
win against a
story?
wall. Yeah.
You know
Now
that
we got
story
a
about him
hospital
breaking his
visit.
hand on the wall, the Tom Petty thing. So I would have done that. It would have been really bad. But Will kind of saved my ass. And so I beat the shit out of this thing, and my hand's bleeding all over the place now, like it was a metal garbage can lid. And this ring's probably the only thing that saved me from really doing any real damage. Yeah. Now I'm bleeding.
So meanwhile, like me and Dave are on the bus, just kind of like, oh, this is kind of nice. It's a new bus. This is fun. Like, we don't have to deal with what's going on in the trenches or anything like that. Barbs
My favorite
comes
part of
on the bus with his bloody hand, and we're like, oh my god, what are we gonna do here? And we're like, we're gonna have to cheer him up.
So
We're gonna have
Chris,
to do something.
Chris being the guy that will not only walk you to the ledge, but off the ledge.
Oh, Christ.
Chris and Dave
Yeah, Dave and myself.
took me to a bar down the street, it was probably noon at this point. Bars were open, and they queued up a double
Yeah,
of whatever we were drinking.
What do you need?
And we sat
And
there.
you're like, I don't want to drink. And you're like, no, you're drinking. You're
I
gonna
wasn't
have
given a choice.
Shot of something now. And then there was this like penis themed like bachelorette party vending machine beside where we were at the bar. And then I think that was the icebreaker that got you off the ledge. It was like,
Where are
all
you?
right, Matt, we'll buy you anything penis.
Where
from
are
here."
you?
We're in
Where are
Denver,
you?
at a bar.
You're in a bar. How big is this bar? Like a dive?
No,
Divey,
it was like a
wasn't it?
pretty big like sports bar. I
Oh,
wouldn't
was
say-
it? I don't remember.
It wasn't
Like real sports? Real
divey.
sports or underground hideout? Or
What would I say? More like a St. Louis bar and grill sort of thing.
Oh,
But,
okay.
like, kid you enough.
it had a penis shape. What?
Yeah, it was like a
vending
vending
machine.
machine full of penis themed things. They must
Was
have
it
a lot
shaped
of
like a baby dick?
bachelorette parties. In
Oh
there.
yeah,
no,
probably
I
a
don't
hot
know
tourist
why.
spot or something.
Okay.
I don't know why either.
I'm sure
it
Al.
was weird.
I'm
There's-
glad Al joins
I
in
had
on
a
the penis
giant
stuff.
penis-shaped water bottle, so I hope that's what you got.
I got something better. We got a springy penis-shaped keychain. Oh, it was on a
Springy?
spring.
Nice.
It was like a solid head and solid balls, and then a flesh-colored spring.
Just
Sounds
it'd be like
sexy.
one of these.
Yeah,
I like this. I like your impression. Your boop, 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 boop.
You still have it, yeah?
we do. Yeah. The big wreck locker keys are on it.
Nice.
I love that you're like, oh yeah, no, it is.
I know
is
where
the
it is.
big, yeah,
But
it's the
that's
big
like
big
that's
dick.
like one of the craziest days I've seen anybody do on like like one leg. You know, you basically like you were so beat up that day. And
Yeah.
it's like there's no like, hey man, can you deal with this? It's like, no, I have all the contacts. I have to do this.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
that's why I say Matt's job is the worst.
that's a nightmare, man.
Yeah, that's true.
I meant more like
the worst job.
if you get
Matt,
sick
you have the
on the
worst
road
job.
to the point where you're
Doesn't
like,
matter.
you are sick on the road, you can't stop.
No,
like,
he
it's-
still clearly
Yeah,
he
no,
still
it's-
had to make it
I
happen.
know. No,
Yeah,
this
figure it out.
is what people
Figure
don't
it out.
understand. This is what people don't understand about rock and roll music is that it all seems very glamorous, but there's 24 hours in a day. The show takes an hour and a half. So the glamour is an hour and a half in 24 hours, and everything else is trying to fuck your way through getting to the next place.
Oh, can we tell you our greatest
Yep.
poop safari story?
So what we're talking about, Poop Safari, references back to Mr. Chris Cadell and I doing a late night show at the CBC.
So I talked a little
And
bit about the poop safari. And the poop
Mike
safari.
and Mike Turner. We'll talk to Mike Turner about this again the next time when we have MT and.
Can you
hold
queue
on,
up?
time out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Time out.
we might have to go to the fridge for that.
Oh, I'll fridge it.
Okay. So the poop safari is you're on a bus and you're on tour. There's no pooping on the bus. So you got to figure out how
respect.
and where to poop.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a daily struggle.
It's a daily struggle, like literally a daily struggle. So, you know, we're, we have our favorites. You know, truck stops are good. Generally,
Hotel lobbies.
hotel lobbies are the best.
Starbucks.
Starbucks are pretty good, but you got to buy something, and sometimes they have a key. You got to go.
But that
get- it's
kind of-
like, excuse me, can I have a poop? You know,
When
and
you
you got
gotta
to get
beg
this
for
like
it.
big like hockey stick that you got to take to the.
You might
know,
as well
the
tell
thing.
them, can I have a venti, whatever, and I'm touching cloth? Can I get the code?
Yeah. Right now, please, Brenda, or whatever your name is.
It'll be better for me, for you,
Yeah, just keep that baby warm, or maybe don't even start it till I get back.
This can go one of two ways.
Exactly. So we're on the road. That's the poop safari, and we're staying in the parking lot of a hotel.
We
And
don't
the-
even have a room.
We don't
in
have
this
a room.
hotel.
The bus driver has a room.
We're just poaching the parking lot.
We're poaching the parking lot. They don't love it when bands do this, but generally hotel lobbies have the best bathrooms.
For sure.
They're actually amazing. Not a lot of people use them, I don't think,
They don't know they're there.
because everybody's going to their room anyway. So
Yeah,
they've
got their own
got
room.
their own poop spot. So we are in this spot, and like all of us are, going in and doing our business and
Making the rounds.
making the rounds. I'm a little later in the day. I don't know how Matt's diet happened that day, but
We're in sync.
but I go into this bathroom, and I get into the first stall, and the first stall I see, and I get in. I'm about to get ready to do my business, and I notice there's no toilet paper.
Oh God.
So I'm like, oh my God, thank God I didn't start. Oh my God, I hope the next one has some toilet paper, because I'm going to die if it doesn't. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just sacrifice this pair of underwear. I don't know. So I go to the other stall. It's right beside it, and start doing my business. And I hear the door open and come in, and I notice the other door open in the stall beside me, and I recognize Barber's shoes, but I don't say anything. I know for sure there's no toilet paper in that baby. And I hear business going down, and I'm sitting there going, oh my God, this is amazing. So
And this is early on in our our thing,
this
right?
is one of our first long tours,
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting to get to know each other or whatever.
Is this why you didn't tell him off the bat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you don't know him well enough?
But
if you knew him well enough, would you have been like, whoa, bro, it's me, Cadell. Don't
No,
poop
no,
in
I
there.
would do it today.
Go to another one.
I would absolutely do
I know,
it today.
I know.
It's perfect. So I knew I had
you
lots.
would let him soak in it?
But I had lots. And then I'm just waiting for him to notice. And then all of a sudden I just hear, oh, fuck.
You got to spare a square.
It's like,
Can you spare a
letting
square?
him stew.
I'm stressing. Like if I had anything left in me, it would have been coming out. I'm so stressed.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
got
what
poopy
am I gonna
butt. That's
fucking
nobody
do?
wants poopy butt and walking out with wet poop butt.
I'm in Sault Ste. Marie, and we're not even downtown like where the Delta and the Holiday Inn are. Like we're on the other side of the highway up the hill.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I'm in the shittiest part of Sault Ste. Marie.
Literally, you're in the shittiest
And I
part.
didn't know it was Chris beside me.
Yeah.
I knew there was someone there, but I didn't know it was Chris. So I'm like, fuck.
I'm waiting for this. So I've got a roll of toilet paper loaded in my hand, and I just go underneath the stall and I go, There you go, buddy.
It's like the Dumb and Dumber. There you go.
I'm gonna see how this
This
goes.
is gonna be
But I
great.
didn't walk out. Like that would have been cruel.
No.
I would like if I had just been like,
you
have a
gave
good
Never
time.
do that to a fellow stage right
You
man.
poop saved.
Yeah, I would never do that.
You were a poop
Instead-
saver.
And once he did
Become best
that, you
friends.
knew it was him, right? Like you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I knew at that
we're-
point.
yeah, we've been friends ever since.
Amazing.
But look at it. Look
Got our own handshake.
Regal. It's
They
regal.
have a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
the
love
thing.
Queen
Now we
Victoria, man.
have
That's
to
right.
have
I
our
fucking
Fucking love the queen.
fucking love the Queen, man. She's a badass bitch.
Oh man.
R.I.P.
Okay.
R.I.P.
I can't wait for
We
our
will
second
not
episode.
tolerate the acceptance of defeat.
Our second episode of this is going to be wonderful.
I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna make a list of all my stories actually.
Yeah.
In that way I can get them out a little better.
Not double back.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
more.
We're
There's
gonna have
lots,
to
dude.
have you come
Well,
back.
we
man.
got
This
you
is
all the
great.
way up to Big Wreck, and then some.
Oh,
turmoil.
there's so much filler.
some
Like we
turmoil,
skipped
yeah.
10 years,
that,
dude.
That tour alone.
So this is the best.
Gretzky.
Yeah, this is the best part. Having the back end guys are the best because they're the guys that have to deal with everything.
What'd you call me?
Back end, the sexy part, the fucking.
You call me a back?
Well, I also want to hear about like the BMX career too, man. This is a whole other thing too.
There's
Oh,
a
you're
lot
a
of stories,
BMXer?
man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stories,
So much.
dude. There's so many.
Well, this
I got
has been
stories.
It's yeah.
most intriguing podcast, Mr. Barber. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Thank you.
What are we at?
We have 34 seconds, and I paused it for the poop story.
Yeah, we're gonna run
Okay,
out of hard drive.
you guys-
We're
Thank-
running out of hard drive here.
Chris, you know I'm not super into always just sitting around talking about myself, but I like telling the funny stories.
That's
I do
great.
enjoy it,
That's what we're all about.
and so thanks guys.
But hey, we're
Thanks
on part
for,
one.
Thanks for being here.
We're gonna do Matt Barber on
Matt
part
Barber,
2,
part 1.
and 3 and 4 very similar. I
can't wait.
So hey,
I'm in.
Thanks, fellas.
Thanks for doing what you do, and hey, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Cheersies.
Yep.
Matt
Yep.
Barber, everybody.
Cheers.
Matt,
Cheers.
Matty me, Matty
Thanks,
me.
fellas.
Hey-o. Thank you for watching the Guest List, Canada's musicians podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you learned something or got stupider tonight. That's fucking perfect. We love you.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Keep being Canadian to each other. We'll see you next time.
Are we gonna get? We gotta play ourselves out here, man.
Oh shit! Oh, plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in.
I got it.
Okay. And 1,
Wait, who's
2,
teching
3,
this show, man?
and-
Come on.
Oh fuck. Okay, hold on.
We're back. We're back.
You gotta dance. There it is. Guest List.
You're on the list.